Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa. How everybody doing?
White people clap hard, man. White people clap hard.
We have some white people.
I know they clapping hard, like they happy LSU lost.
I'm happy.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, yeah. It was joyful, Let's see what you niggas talk about today.
There you go.
It was a lot of pep in the step.
Yeah, right.
Our white employees coming in.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Security guard at the game was smirking. We got you, boy.
Man.
We got you, boy.
Jason Sudeikis was true, turns out.
The most important thing, yesterday on the couch, we talked about the two women's games last night. Mm-hmm. You said you may or may not watch them. Did you watch the games?
Yes, I did.
Look.
Watch the highlights.
We got him.
We watched them.
No, he said he watched the whole second half, guys. Don't let him
That
lie.
is progress, ladies and gentlemen.
Progress, okay?
Progress is a slow process, but we're getting Gil on board. A great night for basketball in general. But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
What up?
What's up, Gil? How you doing? Good.
Good. Trying to post real quick.
We got
I started too fast.
Lexi Brown back in the building.
Yep,
Are you rocking the Cam Hicks Reeboks?
I am.
Shout out Cam Hicks. Bless some of us with Reebok who aren't exclusive to Adidas. Took care of us.
Yeah.
Gave us the kicks.
Love them. So cute.
Very, very comfy. We got the dream killer, Rashad McCants. With the big cap.
Damn, I ain't got no claps, no nothing.
You know they not happy to see me.
Damn, bro.
You know the energy different.
Do we got a Riot update?
Man,
They still hating?
Don't piss me off.
I'm not gonna make some calls for you.
Piss me off. You
done.
give me your own Bumble though. Bumble-liar.
Little Bumble life. And we got Brandon Jennings,
What's up, man?
repping Tough Crowd University.
Ooh, I like that.
My favorite.
Man, I guess they just don't like that side of the couch now. You be getting cheered when you over here, right?
You didn't know cheering, no nothing.
Nothing, no cheers.
They clapped out. They clapped out.
When he rock with me, the niggas be like, hey man, them fucking friends.
This is a bad seat right here.
It's a bad
You used to sit right here?
Yeah, nigga.
Hostile territory.
Gas chamber right here. It's a gas chamber.
Right.
Gas chamber smell like pine
Right.
over here, don't it?
Smell it through the yoga pants.
Here's what's cracking in the arena today. Caitlin Clark in Iowa got revenge on LSU, and Paige Bueckers in UConn sent USC packing. We look back on a historic night in women's hoops. Devin Booker gave the Pelicans a 50-piece for the third straight time. But where does D-Book rank amongst elite scorers in NBA history? And what's it like being a McDonald's All-American?
Oh my God.
Yep. We dug deep.
Yuck.
We got 3 of them on the couch.
Damn.
And the McDonald's game is tonight, so we're gonna find out.
BJ was in.
I look like I'm going places.
You look like you was in.
I was headed.
You was in the.
Look like I'm
hood.
Just finished watching
Going
Juice. He just finished watching
House party.
Brandon, I'm not gonna lie, High Top, one of the greatest moments in McDonald's history.
Yes.
I remember watching that game like that. He's really like that. He's
House
really
party.
like
Yeah, I was watching House Party for like a week.
Came out with in Milwaukee, the Bradley Center. But before we get into all that, as always, the show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. If you have not done so already, download the app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. And if you act right now, download the app and use promo code GIL. They will give you a free pick'em to help you get your mind and your bag right as we get ready to watch this Final Four, NBA playoffs, and everything else that's on the horizon. As always, we do MostlyFans in every show. You drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username, and we use it on the show. We will give you a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. If you send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com, and we use that video on the show, $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. We appreciate y'all. And if you can't watch the show live on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. And we are only 12 days away. You heard that right, 12 days away from Gil's Arena Live from the El Rey Theater in Hollywood. Sunday, April 14th. Show starts at 6 p.m. We are still securing our Ticket Connect. We've reached out to a few different distributors, didn't like how they were acting. So we will have ticket information for y'all soon. If not, just pull up around 4 o'clock.
Pull up, we'll do the motherfucker outside of the parking lot.
Ask for Gil. As a reminder, we will have security, heavy security presence. We know we aren't loved and embraced by all. We got MostlyFans. Some of y'all is haters, so if you pull up, get your mind right. Like I said, ticket information coming soon. That'll be Sunday, April 14th, El Rey Theater in Hollywood. Show starts at 6 p.m. Get there early. It's going to be a long line. Okay, and we got some special news to announce. So the men's Final Four is set with NC State taking on Purdue, Alabama facing UConn. And to celebrate this occasion, Underdog Fantasy is doing $1 million airdrop. You heard that right. $1 million. But what does that mean exactly?
Yeah, I didn't know.
I
just heard $1 million.
So they explained it. I heard $1 million. I was like, you can just funnel that right to my direct deposit. But so what does that mean exactly? Gil and 3 other Underdog partners.
We get to split it? Oh, how did you finish?
Jesus.
Let me host. Let me host.
Let me work.
So Gil and 3 other Underdog Fantasy partners will be randomly assigned a Final Four team. Oh, look at that. See, look at that right there. So they'll be randomly assigned a Final Four team. Underdog users will be able to sign up for whichever partner team pairing you like leading into the Final Four. So you got to pick one of these Underdog creators and the team that they select, who you think is going to win the chip. It's easy.
Oh, so wait. So whoever they choose,
if we're gonna do the picks in a second, but if they roll with you and your squad wins the national championship, they will get a share of a $100,000 prize. So
what do I get?
You get the gift of helping out your fellow supporters, people who love Gil's Arena.
Yeah, it's like that charity shit. Like when they're like, oh yeah, come play poker for charity. Right. I don't want all this money. I got to give it to someone else. I did all the work. I did all the work.
Gil, you got enough bread.
Let charity
spread the wealth.
Goddamn work.
So those who are aligned with the team that ultimately wins will split $100,000. So i.e. 400 people sign up with your team, Gil, and that team wins. Those 400 people will each get a share of that 100K. I believe that.
Didn't you say $1 million?
It's $1 million total, okay? It's part of a larger initiative to airdrop $1 million more broadly during the national
people. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Underdog got it.
Okay,
Shout out Anthony Maricola. Hopefully the check cleared.
$100K of the $1 million.
Okay, we got 100K of the million. Okay.
So
Got it.
I previously mentioned our Underdog partners, so allow me to introduce them. We've got them here. They have pulled up to the arena. We are breaking barriers here at Gil's Arena. Okay. So we got Jack Settleman, who's the creator of Snapback Sports, which focuses on sports content via Snapchat and other platforms. You've seen his commercials all over the airwaves. Oh, yeah. Shout out you already know. We have not gotten a commercial yet, but I will discuss that at a later point. We got Jared Carabas, who just joined the Underdog family as a content creator in the baseball space, where he hosts 2 podcasts, Baseball is Dead and Section 10. And we're all supposed to have Nick Merckx, who's a popular gaming content creator, mainly focusing on streaming, but Nick couldn't make it today. He had more important things to do. So he's going to get the last team in the draw. The game is the game. That's how it goes.
For everybody.
Let's go.
So let's start with Jack. Which Final Four squad are you hoping to draw and why, Jack?
Well, that's a good question. I'd probably try and get UConn. I mean, they got the best odds to win the thing, but I actually like Purdue. I think that Zach Edey and that team is on a mission to go and win the title. So I like either 2 of those. And then if I end up with Bama, they shoot a lot of threes. And if I end up with NC State, I'm buying a DJ Burns jersey and we're bringing this whole thing home. So give me whoever you got, Josiah.
Gil is a big fan of Zach Edey as well. Thinks he will have a bright future in the league.
College,
high-level lottery pick. So, Jared, which Final Four team are you hoping to draw?
I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't know who was in the Final Four until 20 minutes ago. I am a baseball guy. I'm with Gil, though. I mean, like, where are we getting breaking off here? Like, how about like a little 100K piece for everybody involved now? So, I mean, the answer to that question is I guess I want one of the 1 seeds. I feel like that's the answer. If you put a gun to my head and said, hey, name 1 player that's still in the tournament, you'd have to pull the trigger.
Damn. Damn.
Love it.
Love the honesty.
As we know, Gil does have a stockpile of weaponry at his disposal. Gil, how about yourself? Who are you rolling with? We saw Arizona take that big fat helmet.
I'm going to go with UConn or Purdue. the 2 number 1 seeds.
Okay.
So we weren't going to do this.
Got to pick one.
No, this is what I wish I would get. Right? I would hope I would get.
You got to pick a team, don't you?
I don't watch college.
Pick a side, Gil. As Rashad
No.
likes to
You
say.
said this is who we hope.
Okay. All right.
So
He picked 2 teams.
the
he
first
said he
guy
was
picked
like
4.
Nah, he said he was going with Purdue. He said he was going with Purdue.
There are
He
guests.
liked UConn, but
I'm going with minus 11. Okay, I'm going with UConn.
Okay, for sure. So
I'm hoping I get UConn.
we were going to do this thing ping pong ball style like the NBA draft. Unfortunately, our ping ball machine is broken. So we'll be drawing names out of a hat.
Oh.
The custom hibachi hat.
Oh.
I'm going to give it a little shaky deck. Gil, don't look in. I know how you do.
Cheating is, hey, I love cheating. All aspects.
You get to go
No.
first, do the home court advantage.
No.
Then we'll draw for Jack, Jared, and Nick in that order. Gil, put your hand in. Don't look.
Can you see?
No.
All right.
I will not help you cheat. Damn.
NC State. No bread for Gil, Steve. No bread. NC State. Lexi.
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
Practice match?
This was the practice. We had to see.
That was practice.
We had to see.
You better start rocking with DJ Birds, Gil.
That was
No practice run.
Better
you
rock
good.
with Jen
I'm not
Zebo.
gonna lie. I do have the oldest
Yeah.
nigga in college.
You do.
I do got a grown ass man. Okay.
Jen Zebo,
Jen
as Lexi
Zebo.
pointed out yesterday. So, Lexi, you will draw for Jack.
He pissed.
Jack, wish Lexi luck.
Come on, Lexi. What do we got, Lex?
All right, what we got? Oh, yeah.
UConn
Well, I mean,
goes
that's
for
not the
Jack.
first,
Hey, let's go.
This is racist.
I would have messed it up for all of us, Gil. You know how it goes.
Come on,
It's a
BJ.
different day and time now.
Come on. No.
All right, Rashad, you will draw for Jared.
Let me go.
The one that fell out, yeah.
But I think
Don't get the one that fell out. No. We don't want the one that fell out. That's
Oh, 2 fell out.
No. Yeah.
Two fell out. Let's go. High tech. Grab the frozen.
God.
Ain't it?
The frozen one.
He looking. Oh no, I'm just playing. I already
What you
got.
got?
You got Purdue.
Okay.
That means Brandon.
I'll take another one.
Take
a one.
right? Alabama.
Since Nick couldn't be here, he goes last.
I got Alabama.
He got Alabama.
Solid.
All about the Tide.
Is that
All about the
is the person who got Alabama? Is he black?
No.
Okay, just check.
He had Negro tendencies, though, Gil. He had
All
Negro
about the
tendencies.
All about the Tide.
Gil, are you happy with your NC State pick?
Hell no.
Believe.
Come on.
11 seed, Gil, they can do it.
Big
You ain't been
no.
watching them?
Nobody watching them. Who watched them? Who watched them?
NC State fans.
Who watched them? Yes, nobody watched this group, right? No one picked them.
Jack, are you happy with your selection?
I'm very happy. I was thinking Gil and Jared both mentioned that we don't get a piece of the pie. So I think we all 4 should put up 100K, winner takes all.
He calling you out, Gil.
Having UConn.
He calling you a broke boy.
No, I think we should just team up. Just make it a 2-on-2. Just make it a 2-on-2. We just team up. We just team up, and I'm going with you. We both team up versus the other 2, and we put 100,000 up, and then whoever wins out of the 4 of us, and we just hoping UConn win because I know damn well NC State ain't going.
UConn got a.
So, Jared, are you
You're
confident
confident
with your squad heading to the Final Four? I know you don't know much about basketball, but
I know literally nothing. I just know I got a number 1 seed, so I mean I have to like my chances here. I mean I feel like that's how math works.
Oh, can we trade? Listen. I'll trade you my 2 number 1 seeds, right? If you
For how much money?
no, because look,
Your 2 number
Are
1
we
Yes.
talking like cash
11?
considerations
this is
or?
they're 11 seed. If you break it and separate it as 1 and 1, I give you 2 of those for your 1 number 1.
Boo.
It's a good deal.
We'll have to get back
That's a
to you
good
on that.
deal.
Yeah, we'll have to get back to you on that.
And I'll have some Instagram models send some news through the DM.
Oh,
Yeah.
That changes
Turn up.
everything.
this is like
Hey man,
back
you
in
gotta
like
you gotta root for the underdog.
this is like the WWF days when like the Godfather would come out. He'd be like, he's like, you can have a match with me, or you can have these ladies back here. That's up to you.
But it's gonna be at Diddy's house.
No diddler. Shout out to everybody in the chat dropping your cash apps. Nobody instructs you to do so. There will be no bread. There will be no bread given to you today. This is not one of those episodes.
They literally are dropping cash apps.
I appreciate it about their
Not
back.
today.
So Nick Merckx is left with Alabama as his team, but the real winner in this competition are the underdog users who will be receiving $1 million over the course of this upcoming weekend. So I want to thank our partners, Jack Settleman and Jared, for participating. Good luck to Nick Merckx as well. Let's see how the results shake out.
Good luck, fellas. We already know it's between
Go
you three.
Huskies. Good work, Lexi. Go work.
guys.
Go NC State. Wolfpack. Woof.
Number one.
All right, we appreciate y'all for pulling up. We got a lot to get into in today's episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy.
Man, I got this sorry ass team, man.
Yeah, you better believe.
No, you should,
Yeah.
Will them to greatness.
like when you seen it, you should have like pulled the hat away, knowing that no, don't get this one. A fucking signal or something.
Root for them. Send them positivity.
Purdue.
Per Dizzle. All right, so let's get into it. So after speculation last week, Shams is reporting that reigning MVP Joel Embiid will be returning to the court as early as tonight for the Sixers game against the Thunder.
Really?
Embiid has participated in multiple 5-on-5 scrimmages in the past few days. So the Sixers were 5th in the East when Embiid went down back on January 30th, had surgery on February 6th, and they are 11-18 since he's been sidelined, dropping to the 8th seed, but 2.5 games behind the Pacers for the 6th spot with 7 games remaining. Before the injury, Embiid was looking to repeat his MVP, averaging a career-high 35 points a game, close to 12 rebounds, 6 assists. So, Gil, we'll start with you. Oh. Now, you're not the biggest fan of Embiid trying to return to the court, but whether you like it or not, it's happening. How should the Sixers approach integrating Embiid back into the lineup and managing his minutes before these playoffs?
The fact that if that is the question, that you're going to manage his minutes when he comes back, defeats the purpose of him coming back.
You got 12.
It defeats the purpose of
You got to
him coming
work
back.
him in. You can't just say go play 36 minutes.
Again, so if you can't play 36 minutes going into the playoffs, then why are you bringing him back? You're only bringing him. There's no upside here. What is the upside of bringing him back? You're going to manage his minutes, right? And then when you really need a game, you're going to throw him out there knowing that he ain't 100%. And where do you expect to go in the playoffs? It's a first-round loss. You either have 8 seed Boston or 7 seed Milwaukee. There's no upside. You can't get to the 6 seed.
Oh, they out of here.
So you're going to have a play-in game that you're playing what? Your best player 20, 21 minutes, 15 minutes, and then your first round is going against Boston or Milwaukee with you've missed 2 months of basketball?
Yeah, that playing game wouldn't be for 2 more weeks at least, so.
2 weeks.
Listen, they can
weeks is a
go.
lot of
Listen,
time.
they can go 6-1, 7-0. They can.
Anything's possible.
They can, but they're still going to be a 7 seed or an 8 seed. No matter how they look at this, and those 2 matchups is Boston first round. First, you got to do the play-in game. Then Boston first round or Milwaukee first round. Yeah.
But Milwaukee with Doc Rivers, yeah.
So we still getting past that.
Still, I mean, you're not dealing with an Embiid that was in full motion 36 a game. You're not dealing with it. You're going to deal with a 15 to 20 minute game guy for the most part.
And then some guys been playing,
Mixed. And then everybody's going to go back to adjusting to him, and it's pointless. Trust me, it's a pointless thing.
Lexi,
I agree.
Lexi, do you like the move? And how should the
I'm
Sixers
not
approach?
really even sure he's going to play, honestly. I know they've put out clips of him working out stuff, which is what we talked about last week. Like, he's not really going to try and come back unless they put out content of him actually on the court.
There was like a 20-second clip that came from a random account.
I don't think
random
he's
account?
even gonna.
After we said it?
No, it was a
I
Sixers
think it was a
account.
couple days
It was
ago.
the Sixers account.
I don't think he's really going to come back. He shouldn't. I mean, I think if he's doing it to prove something, he's proven enough in the way he played. And I think he needs to value his health over everything else because they're not going to win a championship. So.
Brandon, you're not rolling with Embiid coming back?
No, I agree with Gil. They first round out, no matter what. He's not in that type of shape right now.
Can you get close to that type of shape in the next 2 weeks, though?
Not if you're managing his playing time.
Yeah, and I just me speculating. I don't know how they're going to approach it.
And then you just throw him out there in the playoffs with the intensity being on another level, you out of here. But go ahead.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Thank you.
Okay. They out of here first round.
Man, you see the basketball that's being played. The Bucks ain't guaranteeing to get 4 straight games or best of 7 out of anybody. Man, they can give up games. The luckiest thing the Sixers can do is hope that they get the Bucks. Hope they get the Bucks. We got a fucking chance. Ain't nobody in the NBA right now locking up in the playoffs or they got their seeds guaranteed that we gonna win this playoff series. Nobody.
1 and 2.
Nobody.
1 and 2 for
Ain't
sure.
no team guaranteeing the playoff series.
1 and 2 for sure.
Except for maybe Boston, except for maybe Denver. In
1
the
and 2
first
for sure.
round. Everybody else, man, you gotta work. You gonna work for this. And Embiid is like this. If he did see it in a sense where we don't got a chance, he wouldn't come back. But he know he's a difference maker.
Sixers have a pretty favorable schedule with these remaining 7 games. So they got OKC tonight, then they're at the Heat, then they got the Grizzlies, Spurs, Pistons, at home versus the Magic, and then they end the season Sunday, April 14th, against the Brooklyn Nets.
Those are great fine-tuned games for Embiid. All of those games are fine-tuned games. Let me get my shit back against these bums.
So, question for the couch: what do you need to see from Embiid the next few weeks to believe he can be effective in the playoffs?
It's conditioning.
Win the
that's the biggest
championship. If you're going to come back, then win the championship then.
Oh, well, that's
If not, then it's just a waste of time.
Really?
so chip or nothing.
Yeah, it's
Really?
a waste of time.
The same thing with the Bucks then.
What?
Win the championship.
This ain't about the Bucks. It's about
Yeah,
Embiid.
it ain't.
Win the championship.
It ain't about the Bucks.
Win the championship.
Embiid coming back because of what?
Don't put the
Because they have
pressure
a
all
chance?
on them just because
That's what we're talking about.
I know.
So just focus on that.
I know.
You say you got, so you saying
He ain't
that.
got to win the championship.
So no,
why
what
are you
I'm saying
coming back
is,
then?
How many minutes can Embiid play against the Bucks? Because that's what you said they want.
30.
How many minutes can he play against the Bucks and be effective in that?
30.
So if he's playing 25 minutes, can they win?
He going to play 30.
If he's playing 30 on the bum knee, you saying they're gonna win? Because he couldn't.
They got a chance.
He couldn't beat their ass when he was healthy.
They got a chance.
Exactly.
Couldn't beat him when he
Exactly.
was healthy.
But now he's
You
seeing
forgot there was a regular season.
No, I
he was getting his ass barbecued by them.
But we're looking at them now. They getting their ass barbecued by teams that ain't got Embiid. They ain't got nobody. They getting barbecued by bums.
But what I'm saying is, can you name someone in history? I can't think of it right now. Name someone in history that came back a week before, 2 weeks before playoffs as a star player and was effective in the playoffs. They missed 2-3 months of basketball, came back and was effective. Say it.
Producer saying MJ. Good.
And he lost. Next. Fuck.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Exactly.
Nice try. It was a nice try.
You said effective. I didn't
Effective
say
and lost to Orlando. That was, I know, because that was my team. We beat Jordan. Yes, we did. He lost.
45, Jordan.
No.
Yep.
45, Mike.
He tried to double his input by going to 45. Got his ass out of there. So, but let's be honest. Who's going to be effective enough? You missed 2 months of basketball. Like, think about the shape. Think about, wait, come on, we played, y'all.
Yeah, no, yeah.
When we're getting in shape for the regular season, think about everything we're doing from the summer to training camp, and we still not in shape for those first 4, 5, 6, 7 games. He's missed 2 months. So you think minutes, what, 5, 6 games, playing 12 to 20 minutes is going to get him ready for the playoffs?
You're giving the NBA too much credit. Like
I'm giving the playoffs the playoffs.
But it's the players that's playing in the playoffs.
Yeah, you
niggas
got-
ain't like that for him to have to be in top notch. Man, he's Embiid. I can be out there 50% and still give you niggas 30.
He been
lose.
He been 120% against Boston and lost every series.
But we ain't talking. I don't. If they match up with Boston, it's gonna be tough because it's gonna be a faster pace.
They're not going to have a chance at all with
Yes,
either
they are.
team. One
yes,
or two.
they are.
No, they
Embiid
not.
is Embiid at the end of the day, man.
No,
You
Embiid
add
is
another
Embiid.
piece.
Yeah,
This
that's
ain't
fine.
Embiid coming back.
I understand, but even just him being on the court as a presence, and if he still got his jumper.
What is it? So him coming back, are they going to win the championship?
I mean, if Embiid was at full strength all season, do you think the Sixers had a chance to win the
Yeah,
championship?
No.
I do.
No.
I do.
That's reasonable.
I do. I think they, because it's like they giving it too much credit. Like niggas is out here losing to bum teams, and what are they acting like?
In the regular season. In the regular
like
season.
you're foolproof or something.
In the regular season.
And then look, his team booted out of the first round.
We're talking about now, man.
Booted out. Get the fuck out of here.
You talking about when Giannis was hurt? Are you talking about when Giannis was hurt?
I don't give a fuck.
Are you talking about when Giannis was hurt? Are you talking about when Giannis was hurt? We talking about when Giannis was hurt. You talking about when Giannis was hurt? Every year you got a new team. Every year you got a new team.
We're talking about right now. What are you talking about?
Every year you got a new team.
Everybody's up in the
Come on, we got to stay consistent over here. Nah. We got to stay consistent over here.
Ain't nobody that good. They could just win, nigga. Everybody got a chance.
No, they don't.
7 games.
Everybody don't. Everybody don't have a chance.
You ain't that consistent.
Some teams just showing up just for camera time. Some teams just showing up for camera time.
Hey, they wrote Curry.
Yeah, Chad has been saying Steph Curry.
Steph Curry missed March. He missed March, so he missed about a month.
Did he have surgery?
He missed a month of basketball.
Oh, did Steph have surgery?
No, he didn't have surgery.
He also had a better squad than Embiid has.
And then they had Kevin Durant
talking about?
and Klay, which makes sense for something like this,
Yeah,
right?
if you really think you have a legitimate chance of winning the chip.
Now look, Curry missed. We don't know when Curry missed because he came back at game 51, game 72. So 10 games before the playoffs, he played 25 games, right? Now, after that, he missed those games, right? We don't know how healthy he was, but they knew they was going to get out of the first round with him, so it was easy to sit him, let him get in shape. They can afford to let Embiid get in shape. That's the problem. So if you know you can get if they were the third seed, and they're playing some bum, yeah, we don't need you this first round just in case. The same shit that when Milwaukee won the championship, right? Mm-hmm. And they were playing against Brooklyn, and James Harden wasn't supposed to play that first round, right? They were like, we can beat them, get out of the first round. Kyrie went down, and they're like, fuck, James Harden, come back. Right? They needed him at the time. That's how you do him. Try to get him in shape, and if you need him, try to put him in. But if you're saying you're going to play 6 games, and every game you miss, then you're going to go into the playoff, if you don't come back tonight, to start getting in shape, what the fuck? You're going to test that knee out right before the playoffs?
The difference is we don't know what type of shape he in. We don't know how ready he is.
We do.
That's the difference. Right? Then it's like he got these games. He got how many games? How many?
7 games.
7 games. 5 of those games are against teams that ain't really like that.
Yeah.
So
you still gonna be playing against niggas, but you playing against players that ain't got nothing to lose too.
That ain't shit.
Right, but they gonna be playing hard too.
Yeah, but that's we warming up, just like we warm up in practice.
One thing,
practice game.
One thing he's never been was in playoff shape. That's one thing he's never been in playoff shape, right? When it's the playoff, them last 5 minutes, he's always been gassed out. Now you're saying this year is going to be different, and you've been hurt for 2 months on a surgery, not just injury, not a pulled groin, actual surgery, winning your knee. I don't know.
Lexi, and any hope for Embiid to prove the haters wrong?
I mean, what are they hating on at this point? Because say he
doubters, not even hating.
but say he comes back and they do win or they win the first round, but he's not like playing at how he was playing before. Like people are gonna have something to say about that. Now, if he comes back and plays at the level that he was playing at before and they lose, people are gonna have something to say about that. So really, it's up to him. But I mean, I'm always advocating to prioritize your health. And yeah, they're not. I mean, I didn't think they were gonna win 4.
Full strength.
So I don't.
But just looking at last year's playoffs, like you said, the Heat making that run from the 8th spot. You had LeBron who missed a month before the end of the season that led the Lakers to the Western Conference Finals. Just pointing it out, Gil. If you're Embiid and you're the reigning MVP, you think you're like that. Is he drinking confidence coffee?
Absolutely. I'm a difference maker. Shit. I mean, you can be a difference maker and you got a team full of hungry young kids that's ready to go, especially like Maxey. It's
I mean,
worth it.
I get why he
worth
would
the
try
try.
and come back
It's
because
worth
he
the
doesn't
try.
want to let his team down.
Yeah, he the leader.
Sixers down. Like, I get that.
But then the other side of that, you come back too early, and now this
And
situation
something is
becomes
worse.
a longer term issue.
Yeah.
So if he does go back down, he does re-injure or anything like that happens, now it's looking really, 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 really good.
We'll knock on.
Well, I
the
mean,
table.
we spoke that up earlier, that he
So-
wasn't going to last 65. So I don't want to speak that up again.
Yeah, we will see how it plays out. Like you said, 7 games remaining. We will see what happens these next 7 games and into the postseason.
Hey, out of here. Out of here.
He said
Whoop, whoop.
LeBron missed a month. What surgery did he have?
Oh, he had the janky foot, Gil. He opted
So
not.
did he have what surgery did he have?
He was supposed to have surgery. He chose not to.
Oh, okay, just-
Because he's LeBron Raymond James Sr. I'm just pointing it out.
All right, just-
Okay. I'm just telling you, Gil.
Figure out what surgery did he have. But
All right.
Did not have a surgery.
He was told to have
Nobody
surgery.
had a surgery.
He said nay. We don't know if he ever did have surgery, but he got a
Yeah, you
bionic
don't know
foot.
him. He could have definitely had one, and nobody said
If I'm
anything.
USA,
Hey,
if I'm USA,
he goes in the back. He takes his legs off, puts the other
another
legs on, and he come back out. He had surgery
Closet
every
full of fresh
day.
legs.
That's so
I'm trying to figure. At the end of the day, what is the upside?
That's so funny.
No, I get
What is that's how you evaluate if you're sitting here, fuck what everyone's saying, right? What is your upside? What do you actually gain in this moment? Because no matter what's wrong with your knee, we don't care. If you're not averaging 36 and 20, we don't give a fuck about your knee. When you're out there, if you averaging 19 and 12, we're not giving you the benefit of the doubt. We don't care, right? We don't care. No one cares. Do not go out there and play injured to prove to us you're injured. Either you are healthy and you're going full bore or sit your ass down. That 50% shit only works for your coach. The fans, the media, the other team does not give 2 shits about the excuse.
Yep.
So what is your upside? Is your upside to get out of the first round, to get out of the second round? If it ain't the championship, then why are you jeopardizing being injured, tweaking something so you fuck your summer up? Like, that'd be the dumbest thing you can do is re-injured, retweak it. Now the first 2 months of your summer, you're rehabbing.
Again.
And then you miss USA basketball, right? Now we got to go out there and get some sorry ass center that we got to put in the place of you. That's horrible for America.
It's a fucking risk we fucking take, nigga. You a warrior. I'm taking the fucking risk.
I mean, I feel like right now USA basketball is
What risk?
important.
I'm taking the
I
risk.
feel like USA
What risk?
basketball is more important.
What risk you taking?
Taking the risk to try to make it to the chip. I'm
You're not
fighting
making
for
it to the chip.
You're
not
gonna
going to the
take-
chip.
You can say that.
They're not going.
You can say
They're
that.
not
but,
going to the
hey,
chip.
man, I'm gonna risk it. All the risk takers take the risk. They're not gonna play it cautionary. They're not gonna say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna just hang it up."
That's called delusion. If you're sitting there thinking you missed 2 months, your team went 11 and 18, and you think you're gonna win a championship,
I'm gonna fight.
and you're gonna
I'm
risk
fight for it.
your career on
Fight for-
trying to win a
Fight for it.
championship.
You're not fighting for nothing.
There's nothing to
You're
fight
about to
for.
re-injure
Fight for
your-
it.
you're about
He
to
didn't play
re-injure
well
your-
enough without him.
If them motherfuckers was 20 and fucking
The 8th
10,
seed last year went all the way to the.
That's a different type.
It ain't no nothing. It's called
no.
we gonna fight for
Who
it.
was
They
it?
had a chance. We got a chance.
First of all, Miami is way better.
We got a chance.
who was injured on Miami?
Don't matter.
He's-
Tyler Hero.
Did they bring his ass back?
No, he didn't. So they made it all the way there without him.
They didn't bring his ass back. Exactly.
Without him.
Exactly.
Right.
That means you got a chance if I bring my big fella back.
Exactly.
If they can make it all the way there without they second tier player, man, we bring our
He was the
big
leading-
fella back. We
he
got
was-
a chance.
What's so funny is he was the leading
Big fella,
scorer.
are you gonna fight for this or not?
He was the leading scorer. And they wasn't dumb enough to put his ass back there in the fire.
Hey.
And that was his hand.
When them fans get that notification and Embiid back, you know who gonna come to them games?
Who?
The motherfucking fans.
Yep.
They already come.
They gonna show the fuck up like they was before.
No, they.
Guess who coming back tonight?
The fans know they cooked.
Guess who coming back tonight?
Come on.
It's Philly.
It ain't brotherly love.
It's Philly.
Yeah.
We back.
He had a broken
No, dude.
wrist. He had a broken wrist. And they said he was coming back since the fucking first round. And they never put him on there because they didn't want him to get hit, rehurt it for the rest of the. That's called a smart organization.
Not if he came back and they still ain't doing shit. You should have brung his ass back because y'all ain't doing shit now.
Yeah.
He back full strength. Is he hurt again?
Nope.
What he doing out there?
Leading the team in scoring like usual.
What is the team doing? All right.
They sorry ass.
All right. So we gonna take our chances with Embiid out there on that fucking floor. We ain't gonna take that Tyler Hero
If
route.
I'm Embiid, I'm going to chill to USA.
For what?
We will see how it all
That's way
plays
more
out.
important.
You know how it's gonna play out.
But let's keep this thing moving. There was much hype and anticipation surrounding Iowa and LSU's Elite Eight showdown, and it did not disappoint. Caitlin Clark got redemption for the Natty loss last season, dropping 41 points, 12 dimes, 7 rebounds in the win, including a record-tying 9 threes in the game. Clark had Haley Van Lith in the torture chamber from the jump. And this shot pretty much sums up their matchup. This was Clark's NCAA record third 40-point tournament game. 2 of those 3 coming against teams Van Lith was on. She gave Louisville 40 last year.
Sure
So,
did.
you know. The Clark teammates also stepped up to the challenge. Kate Martin had 21 points. Sydney Affolter added 16. Angel Reese dropped 17 points, 20 rebounds in the game, battling ankle injury early on, fouling out late in the fourth quarter. So there was just some discussion if there would be a similar level of pettiness like last year's game, but it was all business. Clark and Reese shared a hug in the handshake line. Lexi.
What did they want to do? Them to box? Like, what? Nah, I knew Kaylin wasn't doing none of that. She's like, I'm going to win this championship.
It's a little tougher when it's not in the actual chip and you don't want to, because that
And I
video will
still
come
think
back
she
to haunt
wouldn't
you.
have done none of that. That game was amazing.
She got the Nike bag now. But obviously a lot of discussion on the TL about Kim Mulkey's strategy.
What strategy?
So I wanted Lexi get your thoughts on.
What strategy? I was blown away at how they decided to guard Caitlin Clark. The matchup, initial matchup was problematic from the first possession of the game. I think Caitlin hit her first 3. But the lack of adjustments was like strange. But we talked about it yesterday. Keep her right, send 2 at her, don't let her get into her step back going left. And they were in drop coverage the entire night. They left Haley on an island the entire night. It was just, I don't know.
Gil.
Female bird. She had Van Slugenhagen on her, and she
Van Lith.
Same thing. And she was.
I don't know who Van Slugenhagen is.
She was like Larry Bird. I'm offended that y'all have white defensive players guarding me, and she put her in the torture chamber. We said push her right, and did you notice she pushed her left the whole time? She got in the defensive and pushed her left. You should have known from her little face that she didn't want this matchup from the beginning. And I don't know if anybody noticed, Kaylin reminds me of what Dame does, right? If anybody ever noticed, her first shot, always a 3. First quarter, second quarter, third, fourth. She sets the distance on her first shot, so you have to guard her there. Now she can do whatever she wants to do. So each quarter, she started off with a 3. Deep 3, just to let you know, guard me from back here. Now you put you in fear mode, and then from there she has it's like she's playing a chess game, but that's what Dame does. He starts his game off, he's gonna shoot a deep ass 3 to force you to guard her from there.
I can only assume that.
Then she went 3 for 4 from quarter 3s at the beginning of the quarter.
I can only assume she chose that matchup because Haley's kind of been a non-factor scoring through the tournament. So I think she thought that she would be able to just at least deny her the ball. I knew she wasn't gonna be able to stay in front of her, but if she gets rid of the ball, she's not getting it back. All my energy, clearly you don't want me to score the ball. Flage was a better matchup. Height-wise, Haley's 5'7". She could have played the best defense in her. She was playing really hard. She was really trying. But just the height difference alone, Kaylin was just looking right over her, shooting right over her.
I remember when I was guarding, I had to guard Eddie House. Eddie House just had 60. And, it was my freshman year, and it was like the biggest matchup. And they're like, oh, he's going to torch you guys. So I had to guard him, right? And one thing I watched with a shooter, never, especially quick release guys and girls, you can't guard them like
no,
this.
Hand up the whole
time. Your hands up all. So she's sitting there guarding like that. By the time Caitlin decided to shoot, it's too late already, right? So you supposed to. I look dumb on defense. I just ran around with my whole hand, just running. Just so he sees it, right? That as soon as she passed half court, I would have just had one hand up. Let her run around, my hands up. At least you're gonna be looking at this hand the whole time versus just sitting there trying to play regular defense and then she just pulls up, then you challenge her. That's too late with a woman like that.
Rashad, what were your thoughts watching that matchup?
Haley Van Lith.
Haley Van Lith.
That's not Schoonheiser?
That's
Where'd I get that from?
That's a great question, Gil.
She chose the wrong culture. She wanted Sexy Red and them and twerk, and she should have stayed with Taylor Swift and them. She should have went to Iowa. She chose the wrong team. Now she's on an island and she got to figure out what she gonna do now, because she got a little thicker, eating the gumbo down there. Don't look the same. Don't look the same. Don't look the same. But my breakdown of watching Caitlin for the 20th time.
I mean, she's never really.
She takes bad shots at bad times. She don't play no defense.
Who?
And to take 23s,
Okay, Clark.
it's a lot of threes. So, and then no midi. She could have had 70. She could have had 70. She was shooting no
She
middies,
did pass up a lot of
no
range.
floaters, no none of that. Like, she was literally passing it up. She would be right there and just trying to get her teammates involved. A lot of times, just
So what you saying?
she overpasses. She got a lot she need to add to her game, and they still giving her, why these threes based on the fact that they're scared of her shooting the threes. So she's getting her shot off, and the clean looks that she get, she makes them. With the tough shot, she be bricking them shits, and you got to take advantage of those. If you're not taking advantage of those,
She was 9 for 20. Like, that's a lot of threes.
That's a lot of threes.
made threes.
That's a lot of makes.
Yeah, it's a hot.
At the end of the day, man, get them up.
Yeah.
That's what she doing. They winning, right?
But like she said, they didn't make any adjustments. The adjustments, even if you're talking about push her right, push her left, all that, that's one thing. Drop coverage, that's another thing. But you're not sending no doubles. You're not taking the ball out her hand at all. You're not making the other players
She got
play.
players. She got players, though.
She got the right players for her. She got
that's what I'm
people who can make shots.
That's what I'm saying. She got players.
Everybody needed to step up for LSU. It needed to be bully ball, like it was last year. They
I think-
bullied them.
I
I gave them 40-something last year.
I be feeling like
They
LSU be
bullied her.
getting.
That's why
Sure
they
did.
I gave them 40 last year.
They bullied.
But
They
she
bullied
shot
the rest of the
She also
team.
shot 23 last year, too.
But last,
So that's the problem. The begin, and I told you, I said I watched the first couple shots of the game and then I turned it off and did something else, because when she hit her first three, she had 40 against you last year. She hit her first three right there, timeout.
Right.
Timeout.
Y'all not doing this.
Double.
Yeah, but she didn't go into her bag until the third.
No.
Third quarter, she started.
No,
getting
third
into her
quarter she
bag.
hit like
from
3
the
or 4
3-point
threes.
line.
Yeah, that's
No.
From the 3-point line, she got her bag.
She had 8 points. She had 8 out of the first 12 points.
Yeah, but they were layups.
I understand.
They were
Those
layups.
2, 3, and a layup.
That's what I'm saying. But she didn't
Three,
get
layup,
she didn't
three.
get into her bag
Till
till
third
later.
What I'm saying, think
It's
about
too
it.
late though at that point.
What I'm saying is I had 40 against you, right?
Yeah.
So I'm already coming to the game.
She already
Y'all
came to
can't
the
guard-
game like, y'all can't guard me. And she was coming to the game like, y'all finna put Flage on me.
So what?
She saw Haley in front of her
It was a
and
wrap.
said, oh, nah.
I hit my first three. Oh, weak. Then you let me get a layup. Weaker.
Yeah.
Then I hit another three.
It's over with.
40.
No, it's not.
It was-
Because we expect this.
Well, we expected
We
an
know what
adjust-
you gonna do.
We expected
We
an
like, yo, she
adjustment.
at some point she's gonna cut it on. We gotta be able to withstand it. So the first quarter, like you saying, 8 points out of the 15. We all
12.
like 15-6. Timeout. All right, what the fuck are y'all talking about in that huddle? It's 17-6. What y'all talking about? Then they brought it back, right? They was able to withstand. They
She started turning it over a little
Angel
bit.
actually turned it up.
I think Angel had a very solid game.
Yeah.
First
Angel
half
was
was
hooping.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angel
right?
was hooping.
So then they went away from Angel
first half.
in the
Yeah.
second half. So
What?
They went to her, but it was like not how she's usually getting her points.
I mean, they was getting their ass.
They don't play.
No, but
LSU
you
does not
couldn't-
play
you
through-
couldn't throw it
they
in
don't play through Angel. They don't play through her. Like,
Because you can't play through it when they playing zone.
they weren't playing zone. They
in
were
the
matched
second
up.
They were matched up.
They played man-to-man that whole game, damn near.
They matched up.
No, not the whole game. First half, they was playing zone, for sure.
No, they were playing man.
That's how she
how
was
their
getting
big girl
those
got.
rebounds.
No, that's how their big girl got. Big girl got in foul
She
trouble.
got in foul trouble.
For Iowa?
Yes, I was shocked that they weren't in the zone. They was playing man.
It seemed to me like LSU was missing a lot of shots in the
They were
paint,
missing a lot of
tricking off
shots.
a lot of easy buckets, especially in that third quarter when Iowa kind of blew it out. But what'd you think?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what'd you think about Caitlin Clark's performance, Brandon?
I mean, she showed up.
Hostile?
Like, it was I mean, she saw what happened last year and she answered. So, I mean, that's all you can say. Like, and I feel like LSU, though, sometimes when you punch LSU first, they kind of back off a little bit. Like, I saw that with South Carolina, and I saw that a little bit last night. Like, when they get punched on, they start getting defensive a little bit. So,
I would have called my time. As soon as she hit that
First
first
three.
three, I'm timeout. Timeout, y'all. Hold on.
But she
Because
wasn't
this
gonna
is
call
like-
it because did you see her game plan was shitty.
But
Like,
this is the last person
mission,
right
bro.
now.
She was on a
This is the
mission.
last person I need on fire. I don't need her in high hopes. I'd rather her have 20 assists. So Flau'jae, boom. If she tries to pick and roll, we're gonna double it, right? The drop coverage, the reason the drop coverage is what they had to do is because Angel Reese don't move like that. She gonna
That's
run.
why I thought
She gonna
the
run
other-
right around
the other
her.
one was gonna be
but I would have
better.
put Flau'jae on her, and then just let my athletic guard, because she ain't gonna pull no middies, right? If she gets to the basket, what is her real chance of making the shot over Andrew Reese and Flau'jae? So that's who I'm guarding. Athletic enough to keep her challenged. So if she wants to chuck threes with her on it, fine.
cool. Yeah.
Cool. But I'm not gonna put Vlan Sudenhauer on her.
Stop calling her that.
I mean, but they came.
It's not her
That's not her
name.
name,
I just feel
Gil.
like, man,
What
if
you
you talking
mean?
like that, if you beat somebody national, you gotta come back. No,
What's her name?
They coming back.
Haley
on team.
Van Lith.
Like, and I felt like they just let their guard down a
No.
little bit.
But
Like they
if you're going against
Because she
Caitlin,
wasn't lit last night, is all I'm
Like
saying.
they took them.
Well, her
She
name
wasn't
was-
litty last
They took them
night.
like
Name
those-
is Van Lit.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, all right. Like,
Van Lith.
Van
With the
Lith.
H.
Was not lit last night.
Like Mike
Hey, man,
Tyson
that was
saying,
very-
like
That
Mike
was a
Tyson
I
saying
can tell you
Lith.
this. That was a horrible $500,000 they took to go to that school.
Yeah.
Because she lost her career.
Yeah.
hey, yo, should Angel Reese come back next year?
Hey, this is selfish. Well, yes.
She should come back next year, right?
think so.
Not because she's a top 5 pick, top 10 pick. If she decides to come back, it's not to win a championship, it's to develop her offensive game,
Yeah.
Okay.
right? Because we can say she played a great game, but rebounding, getting second chance points, yeah. But she's so limited offensively, right? She's on her left side, but they never let her go middle, right? So they never she didn't get to go middle, right? So they pushed her baseline for her to try to do a hook with her right. She didn't really have any post-up moves. So if she comes back, it's only to spend a year working offensively to have some type of move before you go to the W.
I think she could, with the right development, I think she could be a really solid pro.
But
Do you think she should go?
Right now?
Yeah.
No, I think she needs some more development.
Yeah, I just think just develop, just
And you might as well, I mean,
Well, she's got till 10 p.m. Eastern Wednesday
know,
night to
crazy.
decide whether she's, which is wild
Quick.
to think about. Like, you got till tomorrow night to decide if you staying or going.
it's just it's a crazy thought process of those girls, because the most popular girls, the girls we're looking at right now, that's really pushing college basketball and basketball itself, can all stay. I know Indiana Fever's double-day tickets and stuff, but she can stay one more year. She's Superwoman right now. She goes back to college one more year.
well, she's
She
already,
got 1 year left?
Caitlin Clark can use her.
She can come
she's
back.
already declared, so.
I know, but she can come back. It's not official. She can just say, "Oh yeah, I want to go to the." She can stay back. right? Words is words. She can come back one more
I don't think that
year.
would benefit Kaylin at all. Staying. Outside of money.
I don't think going to Indiana favor.
She can be a guy. I mean, she can be college basketball best player that ever lived.
Indiana
I
got
feel like
humongous
she
basketball
already
fans.
has
It's
that
close to
solidified.
Iowa. I'm just saying, like,
Men's too.
But her game.
If she wins the
for her
national
game, she needs to
championship
be-
this year,
she need to be
it
with the-
stamps.
yeah, she win the natty. I'm out. Like,
Yeah.
there's no reason for me to come back. It just,
No.
it's nothing to
If
pour
she
the
gets
game.
to the championship again, I mean, I still think that's impressive. But
It's
it's
selfish.
it's very. I mean,
no
I
me
get it.
selfish thinking of if she came back one more year. Oh my God.
But you wasn't in college long enough. When you in college for that long, like you ready to get the fuck
I know,
out.
no. I
Like,
mean,
you're like,
she wants to be a pro, but
like you ready to go.
think about if all four back in college again.
I got a question. Does the notoriety, attention, and fame affect your player development?
Does the
Player.
as
It
the
shouldn't.
if
But
you if
does
that's it didn't affect no.
Shouldn't.
Like if you're getting a bunch of attention, right, and they're calling you this, they're calling you that. Like Angel, I'm taking Angel as an example. Is she focused on getting better, or is she focusing on building her brand?
I mean,
Man,
are they
I think
mutually
that's
exclusive?
I think
though?
that's a case to case.
That's the case because that didn't happen to Juju, who's number one since
Didn't
8th
happen to
grade.
Caitlin.
Didn't happen to Caitlin. Didn't happen to
Paige.
I mean, just in
Paige.
general. I mean,
And
just
those
in-
three girls was number one from
The beginning.
middle school all the way to now. So we can say no. It all depends on who.
Didn't happen to Caitlin, obviously with the Nike
Does it?
bread and all the commercials she's doing. I'm just saying, like,
The 3 girls we talking about, those are 3. I get it. Exceptions. 3 exceptions.
There can be exceptions.
What you mean they can't?
They don't
the
have
only
flow-
ones that have
flow
fame
shit.
and
I mean, yeah, I'm about to say
notoriety.
those the only
Those
ones
girls
that
been
really
famous.
like have like those.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
that's
When
after
we're talking
development.
about these spaces in NIL, you have like 6 players whose fame and notoriety match their game, and then the rest is like,
So can these 3 players get better?
yeah, why couldn't
Yeah.
they?
Right.
Yeah.
So not having a midi at as a senior,
Who? Caitlin.
Caitlin,
She can get better.
right? Paige, she shows some discrepancies. She made great decisions, but she can get better. She can get faster. She can get more.
she's already now she's coming back to college.
Right. So I'm saying, like, sometimes the attention detracts from getting better as a player. The things that you are not your strengths, you're getting better at those. Like, we always are going to sharpen the tools that we are good at.
Right.
I'm going to go in here, I'm going to get a bunch of shots up. That's Caitlin. Caitlin, I'm just going to keep
Yeah, I mean, she's about to be the number one.
What
pick.
about the things that you need to work on that we're going to expose?
Yeah,
She's not working on those.
Yeah, but
That's
what
that's
leveling
I mean,
that's
that's
talking about
about.
one person.
But that's
But
what
that's
leveling up is
but that's a
about.
lot of guys in college though. Steph Curry, when he came out, he had a lot of shit.
That's
to work
why I
on.
asked the
Like,
question. I
Yeah,
said,
no, I
do you
think-
do
I
you
think it
think
depends
that
on the
plays a
person.
part?
But with that quick turnaround to the start of WNBA season, how much time is there actually for her to focus on doing all that stuff?
Right. That's the question. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, they'll have.
We've all dealt with the same thing.
Had to do it.
No, but I know
you
what
go
he's
to,
saying.
yeah, me too. You go to camp, are you ready? Like,
And how hard
A
is
lot
that
of-
shift though, going right in from
It ain't
college?
about the 1 year. It's if it's in your tool, but I understand what he's saying. Sometimes the fame of you're so, and this is when people, this is what happens.
Photo
when
shoots and all
when
that
you
other
make
shit.
a claim at somebody, say, yo, he's not getting better, and then they throw his stats. Oh, he's a champion, he's back-to-back MVP. That's right there. That is, your fame is so big, you can't even see your flaws.
Right.
Right?
Right.
It's that person that's sitting right next to the elephant. You are the elephant, right? If you're a giant and you're standing next to the mirror, you can't see the whole you.
Period.
Only way you see the whole you is if you back up. Get away from who you are, back up so you can actually see yourself.
yeah.
Angel Reese, that's gonna be what she needs to do. She is famous.
That's what I'm saying.
She's gonna make money. Her charisma, her style, who she is as a person. No matter what she scores, she's gonna generate money. She's that type of person. She's a purple person. She's not gray or white or black. She's purple. She knows when she moves, she knows how to make. She's gonna have to step away from her fame and say, you know what? I need to develop this, and this.
Yes.
So when I get to that
Yes.
next level,
Yes.
I'm more than just a brand. I'm a basketball player too. Right? Some people it's like, Caitlin is a basketball player. who needs to try to who needs to try to brand herself.
Yeah.
Angel Reese is more of a brand, right? Her brand is bigger than her game right now.
Yes.
Right? She needs to get her game endowed with her brand.
And she's out of the four. She's the only one that has that. I wouldn't call it an issue. It's not a problem at all. But
The only reason I brought it up is because you said, like, in the game, she didn't have the post game to dominate outside of the 20 rebounds. She should have had 30 and 20. Right?
Yeah.
They're pushing me baseline. That's an easy adjustment. I'm about to bump and I'm about to use my right hand. But if you ain't working on that, if that ain't in your toolkit, and you feel like if somebody says something to you, like, Angel, you need to get in the gym.
I mean, that's been the main thing about her since back to last season, that she needs to develop a more broad offensive game. But she goes out there and plays hard. I mean, I think that's what people love about her game is like she's energy. Getting those rebounds is not easy, but yeah, she needs to like just go to like lock in the gym. Like you got that.
She athletic as hell. Athletic as fuck.
She got that. Maybe that was the.
Yeah, and there were some
Give and
issues
take.
early in the season. I think she was suspended for a few games. We didn't play a few games. There was a lot of talk and conjecture about what was going on. But let's get into Angel a little bit. So winning the Natty last year, one of the greatest moments of Angel Reese's basketball career, came with a price. Reese is one of the best players in the game, plays with passion and emotion, likes to talk her shit like any good hooper. But after the loss, she reflected on what the last year has been like for her, and teammate Flau'jae Johnson talked about how important Angel has been to this LSU squad.
I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been threatened. I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every single time. And I just try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and like not be there for them. So I just want them to always just know like I'm still a human. Like all this has happened since I won the national championship, and I said the other day I haven't had peace since then.
You know, just to see how the media ridicule her, went through our problems, but like this is my sister right here, and I'm so proud of her. Like the media, y'all, how they like to twist and call it a villain and all of that. Y'all don't know Angel, bro, and I'm just happy that I get to play with her. I get to be around her presence. Her energy is different. Like she just make me a better player. She make me a better player, and that's what great players do.
So Angel's previously said she's kind of had to embrace that real villain role that's been thrust upon her. But the hate she gets seems very excessive and unnecessary.
Definitely.
For a 21-year-old college.
It's very odd.
So Lexi, I ask you, do people really hate Angel Reese because of her on-court play style, or is there something deeper at play here?
Honestly, I have no idea. It's weird. I've already told y'all, the hate that women's basketball players get, specifically black basketball players. No, it's weird. The comments that she gets has nothing to do with basketball.
She beat the person that everyone gave the crown to last year. That's what she's hated about. The girl that was going around taunting everybody. You got South Carolina, the girl about to shoot, she's waving her hand, turning around.
But that's Caitlin doing that.
Caitlin. So you had Caitlin as this Michael Jordan figure last year, and she got beat. The person who beat her threw her own medicine in her face. And the people who were supporting Caitlin didn't like it. Angel Reese rubbed the shit in everybody's face, and that's what it was.
But
I took the shit, and everybody's like, you can't do that to us.
It's still been extremely excessive.
But that's all it is.
But not even from that fan base either. It's like random people.
That don't even give a shit about
that don't even care about women's basketball, don't care about Caitlin Clark, don't care about Iowa, don't care about college basketball.
Do not throw the stone and hide your hands. Do not do that, and then you better not come over here talking about, oh, you threw it at me first. We playing that victim. Don't do that.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't do that. Don't do that, because you know we live in a society where this is a penalty of leadership. You're going to wear the crown. You're going to deal with the consequences. A villain, you live long enough to be the hero to see yourself become the villain. If you can't wear both hats, and you can't play the game. It's a hot kitchen. And you're going to cook up You better be ready for the fucking flames because your fucking hands gonna get burnt sometimes. This is the part of it. If you ain't got no burn scars, you ain't really built for this shit.
And this is definitely the era of that.
You know what? I don't like that they did the interview like then. They should have at least waited 45 minutes because the crying, that crying is because they lost.
They lost.
Yeah.
That's not because so it created the victim voice.
Yes.
Right? Like when Juju's
she's clearly
crying,
upset that they lost the game.
it has nothing to do with the media part of it. It's just
Juju, same boat.
yeah, she's crying after the game.
They took an L.
Right, so that's the emotion of how much they invested mentally into the game. So I will wait until she had calmed down, got her shit together, then do the interview because right there she's already emotional because of the loss.
Right, so talk about the game.
Yeah,
But the media don't care.
Just talk about the game.
but we don't know what the questions are. We don't know what the questions are.
But she's prompted in that the media's prompting her with those questions, and she's answering them obviously.
That's fine. I would have said, I just want to talk about the game.
Yeah, exactly. At those points,
Yeah, so that's why I said it was one of those when you're looking at it, you're like, we know who you are, and you're not the victim. Right? We know you're not the victim, but this is right after the game. You just lost. Your ankle hurt. You feel you didn't get to give the performance that you would like to. So you're most likely very emotional. So putting a camera in your face at that moment in time is going to get the victim role.
And she wanted to take the opportunity to clear up the bullshit with the haters. At least addressed it.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, I get it. You're addressing the fact that you've been going through some shit and it could have played a part in the fact that, y'all didn't make it through. But that's not the case. It's a team game. Y'all lost as a team. Y'all came here as a team. You didn't have this energy last year when y'all won. So when you win, the energy definitely changes when you fucking lose. You're going to lose and it's going to be like, damn, we didn't show up. They played a better game. Salute to all of them. We're going to be back next year or I'm going to go to the league, whatever it is going to be. Even for Flau'jae, she had issues with Angel.
Actually, she said that last year too. Like, I don't know what all the hate is about. Wasn't she?
What?
Angel. Wasn't she? Yeah, she was saying the same thing last year. I don't
You
know
hit
what all the
Taylor
hate
with this
for.
and giving her the ring me and all that stuff.
You remember she won and she was still like, why is
That's like Cat Williams said, you need more haters.
Right, you're supposed to want haters. So what is this whole thing about haters and what you're supposed to want haters?
Women that come on.
Man, you're supposed
for real.
You're supposed to want haters. The women hate on each other the most.
That's what I'm saying. Is a lot.
What is it?
The criticism that she's probably talking about has nothing to do with hooping.
That's life.
That's life. I'm about to say that's life.
Life hate.
Okay, but that's odd.
But you put your life on the social media platform to be judged and criticized. That's what they gonna do. Just like
Okay,
our
but
show.
she still
In
has the right
comments,
for
they
that to
criticize.
bother her.
A lot of hate in the
voice that.
comments.
No,
They
this is.
criticize
She
it.
has the right to be able to voice that though, because if you keep attacking her for things that have nothing to do with what y'all just watched or what y'all are cheering for or against, she has the right to be bothered by that.
You know what's so funny? In a sense, she is right? Where, think about college basketball. Besides someone like Christian Laettner, who got hate as a college kid?
A lot of
think
JJ Redick, besides Duke. Other than that, when you became a pro is the first time. That's why pros are so sensitive, because from a child all the way to the pro, they was never really criticized for much. They were always praised.
And the ones that were, social media wasn't really a thing yet.
And that's the bigger issue now. You got social media, so you got somebody.
Random people.
So she has to become a pro now.
She can escape it as much as she wants to, but if
so we need
people
better people that can teach the youngest then with the way social
you
media
need
is.
people to stop being so fucking weird and hateful on the internet.
No, it's not.
No,
that.
I mean,
Look,
that'll never happen.
But how would y'all have handled it when, you know what I'm saying, if you had social media?
I'm about to tell you right now. So when the article came out my third year and they asked me about preparation for Carolina, I said playing at Carolina is like being in jail. Got killed. Because my comments were taken out of context. It's a preparation. I'm like, I'm ready to go to the league. I'm treating this as a step, as like a bus stop. This is a stop in the journey. So when she talk about hate, and I hear people talk about hate, like there are certain players that dealt with hate to a certain extreme, and then there are players who had to deal with the shit in real time, every game, where you seen your fans turn against you.
Who?
Okay, but that has to do with like
In college?
In college.
That's basketball shit.
But what I'm saying is,
But how did that affect you?
I had to put it in the back of my mind. I had to literally ignore it. I'm on
You
the
literally-
message boards.
but
I'm
you-
on the
Yeah.
forums.
But-
I'm reading this shit in real time.
That's
what I'm
where
saying,
the
you
hate
just-
came from back then, pre-social media, right? You had the fan boards and message boards, and she was
Yeah,
just super
but like
nasty
now
there.
you can't
You
even
gotta
do
have
what
tough
you want to
skin,
do.
though.
But can you say you had tough skin? Because you literally hate North Carolina.
Yeah, I hate them because I have reason to, not because of the fans,
But what-
not because of the ridicule. It's personal, it's internal. It ain't got nothing to do with the fans. I love the fans because I know what comes with the good and the bad. When you play great, they love you. When you play like shit, man, get him out of here.
Yeah.
So you know what happens? Don't play like fucking shit. Not around here.
Yeah.
You can't afford it. In
But
New
see,
York,
that's-
New York
but-
Knicks, you can't play like
That's
shit up
the
there.
point I'm trying to make. She's not talking about basketball-related things that are being said to her constantly.
What she's putting her life on social media, and that's the.
So you're not
fantasy.
supposed to do that?
Don't
Listen,
do
if you
it.
put your life on social media,
Don't
I'm gonna
do
say
it.
whatever I want.
Hey, you know what it is?
Like-
But that, everybody
But
gets
y'all
that, though.
not, but on the other hand, y'all like, well, she has this great brand and she's building her brand. How are you supposed to do that without social media now?
You have
Hey,
to
I can-
ignore the criticism.
Because
because I'm an expert at
He is.
because I'm an expert at social media, right? She has to. This is all hoopers, right? You have to understand. 10% of the world is gonna love you no matter what you do. 10% of the world is gonna hate you no matter what you do. How you play with the 80% is the people who are commenting. Those are the 10% that hate you,
Yeah.
right?
No matter what.
You don't. Who gives a fuck what anyone thinks, right? I don't know what people say in my comments. I like it and I thumb it up.
Yep.
Gilbert, you're gay. Like thumb. Your kid's ugly. Like thumb. I don't give two shits what you say
Yeah.
because it don't matter. What you're saying don't matter because it's not. We both know it's not true.
Right.
Right.
We both know I'm not ugly.
Okay, but she's also 21 years old.
Yeah,
No, but it's still like when he said reading.
I would say the last like 3-ish years was when I finally was like not bothered by things that were commented.
How long did it take you to
It
get
took me
there?
a long time.
Everybody on this couch gets hate. Like,
Bro,
I've
they
gotten
should have
death
a
threats.
course, bro. They should
I'm
have
just
a
saying,
course.
like, you know what I mean? Like,
Get the worst of it.
and I
But
see how they
y'all
come at
don't
you.
get comments like
Yeah,
we be getting.
What you mean? What you mean? Please explain.
Like y'all don't get like hypersexualized online for being feminine and being a woman.
We
and
get the
just
opposite.
existing.
We get the homosexual shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
but that's not the
I'm about to say
same
shit. Y'all
You
call us
gay.
sassy every minute.
Yeah.
And then get
Oh,
sassy.
you sassy.
Okay,
you
but
little
that's like
zesty.
that's
You
like
zesty.
true or
They do
false.
say sassy,
You're
zesty.
gay or you're not gay.
I got booty and balls in my comment section.
Like,
Right. You're either you are or you're not. Like that's
it's the same on
But
the
I
other
feel
side.
like
either you
Okay,
sexy or you
But,
ugly or you
Lexi,
not.
No,
Lexi, speak
it's
on it
not
from your
even
side.
about that.
Yeah, speak on it from
Yours
your
is
side.
different.
Yeah. Speak
It's
on
not like that. You post something that has nothing to do with basketball and you have a comment section full of, are you even a basketball player anymore? Or is this what you want to do instead of hoop? Why aren't you in the gym? Da 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 da. Like, it's weird. Like,
Why are you paying attention to it? Why are you
it doesn't
even
bother
engaged?
me anymore. I just think it's like, y'all don't deal with that kind
We
of
do
stuff.
every day.
But when y'all were
Y'all
coming
are
down,
not hypersexualized on the internet for existing.
What you mean? You not explaining it though. You posted something that had nothing to do with basketball, right? Like the pictures you post on your Instagram.
So I'm not supposed to embrace how I look and be confident in how I look.
You can do
Because
that
I
in
don't
your
wanna-
house with your friends
That's-
in the
that-
text message thread, in the group chat. You put it out there because you want niggas to say you look good, or you want women to say you look nice, but then they giving you opposite comments.
Or we're trying to make money.
Or you trying to make money. You have to deal with the fact that you're gonna put this out here. Turn your comments off.
Yeah, how about that?
Turn them comments off.
How about that?
You don't have to hear nothing. See
Don't do
nothing.
that. Don't do that. That's sign of weakness.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, it's sign.
If it's a sign of weakness,
It's a
you
sign
can't
of
be
weakness talking
complaining.
about it. It's a sign of
No,
weakness
I'm
talking
not
about it.
complaining, but I'm just saying y'all are not giving her any type of grace for dealing with these comments that have nothing to do with
She
her.
has a choice to deal with them or not. That's the
She
point.
has been dealing with them. Look,
Don't
she shows
deal
up
with 'em.
every day.
Don't deal with them. Like Gil say, I'm gonna like and I'm gonna thumb it up.
I do not know very
I mean,
many
it's-
girls her age that would be able to deal with what she has been dealing with on the internet for the last year.
But
That's-
we can,
that's-
but, no, but
Still
we
show
can
up
say
and
that.
play at a high
But we
level.
can say that about.
With the Kardashians.
No, we can say that about every
You did
single.
not just compare.
Like I'm pretty. No.
I mean, they're like. When they
No,
were
what I'm
21,
saying is,
when they were 18,
I'm pretty
I
sure Caitlyn. I'm pretty sure.
You know?
Caitlyn gets the same type of criticism. I'm pretty sure Flau'jae, because she made a comment because
About
she
the
rapped.
music.
Because she
Exactly.
rapped. it's part of it.
Right, that's what
you
I'm
know
saying.
what I mean? You
but
just got to
she
say.
still has the right to voice that, to let people know that I see y'all.
Don't.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what
Don't.
I'm saying. Don't.
But here's
Because
the
the
thing.
more- think
when
about it, I'm
you
a tro-
acknowledge the hate, then
They're gonna more
want to hate
hate
more.
trolls, yeah,
And
like,
it's,
I
because it's
know I
not
can
going
get-
anywhere.
Like the fact that I can get to you. Think about somebody
I mean,
who's
yes,
a troll.
I would have preferred her to just not address it at all. But in that moment, she was vulnerable. She was sad.
It
It
Think
sucks
about
that
this.
she had to address it. But it's like she's 21 years old.
Our Applebee's reel, right?
Oh yeah, went crazy.
Does numbers, right? You know why it does numbers? Let me give you the fucking cheat code. Because you fucking commented. And then you started answering these niggas in the comment. They like, oh, Lexi done hit me back. All and then you know
It
who
became fun.
and then they come in. So look, then they come
it
in.
becomes fun.
So the new ones come in and they see that you're engaging. They come in, they're looking like, oh, she actually writes back.
Oh, I
Let
know.
me say something.
Rashad, you're not putting me on no game.
So if you engage in it,
No, you
asking for it.
know.
You asking for it.
Why do you think I engage? Engagement is good.
Only if you can handle it.
I can. I'm not talking
No, we're
about
talking about
you.
Reese.
Angel.
No, but
I don't
Angel.
engage in shit.
No, what I'm
She
saying,
definitely
No, she
engages.
don't.
No, okay.
100%.
So it's this. Most people realize that negativity gets responded.
Yeah,
If we say
absolutely.
something nice about you, right? We look over it. We will go and look for the most negative stuff to comment on. That's just
I will
human
say
behavior.
that sometimes when you do comment on the nice things though, then it gets like weird. After.
Yeah. But that's it. So
Everything is weird.
Our brain
Everything is weird.
Everything is
with y'all.
weird.
Everything
is weird with y'all.
No.
Everything
it's-
is weird in general. They call it,
Everything
you're
is
giving
weird.
me the ick. You're being
It's
too
like-
nice. You're being too much of a gentleman.
No, like it's like a boundary then gets crossed. Like,
How? Being nice?
No, like then you respond to the nice, and then it's like
Yeah, then we say something sexual.
then they do
It's
something.
an advance.
They do
They,
something
they,
that's
they think by you responding to something,
responding,
that
then
means
it's
that
like,
there's
oh, let
time
me
to
say
holler.
something.
Yeah.
Let me.
Facts. That's
let
the
me
difference
cross the
between men and
line.
women.
Facts.
That's the difference between men and
Oh
women.
yeah,
Because
So
women
I'm
not
just
gonna cross
like-
that boundary.
But yeah, you put yourself in this position. You're gonna have hate. You got to deal with it. But I don't. Her being upset about it, like, is
Just
completely
don't-
understandable.
If you want to move forward, you
Maybe she just
can't.
had to get that off her
That's what I
chest.
said,
and
yeah.
She's just gonna
Yeah,
move
do
on.
that.
Yes, well, I mean, look, we rolling with Angel. We asked the chat, should Angel Reese return to LSU? Over 4,000 people voted. We appreciate the participation. 60% said yes, 40% said no. Let's move on to the other game, though. The last Final Four spot came down to USC and UConn, with freshman phenom Juju Watkins facing off with Paige Bueckers. So after bouncing back from knee injuries in her college career, including a torn ACL that sidelined her for all of last season, Bueckers showed she still got it, putting up 28 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists in UConn's win to advance to the Final Four. Bueckers' third game in the tourney with 25-plus points, 10-plus rebounds, and 5-plus assists. So, I mean, Paige, when she first got into college, she was getting that love. I mean, she was
She got
getting that
National Player of the Year as a freshman, didn't she?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
has she become underrated since her injury? Are people
I don't
sleeping
think
on her?
underrated. I think people just forgot that she played because she got hurt.
This is because it just Caitlin's name has just been on fire for the last 2 years.
One year. Yeah.
No, last year.
Yeah, just-
And this year.
oh yeah, this year, 2 years. But I think Paige's name was on fire this season as well. But yeah, I don't think she's underrated at all. I just think that she was hurt. And then another superstar just rose to the top.
Okay, who's the overall better player?
I think Paige is.
Okay, so if Paige actually was in the draft, if you're Fever, do you stay with Caitlin, or is that a real tough decision?
I think it is a tough decision. I think I don't know. Because the makeup of that Fever team is very interesting because I don't know if they're going to bring Caitlin in to be more of a distributor. She's obviously going to score, but they have a lot of scoring threats on that team. They got the girl who's in third place, Kelsey Mitchell. Third place, all-time leading scorer, is going to be on the same team as the current first place all-time leading scorer, which the fact that no one is really talking about that is weird to me because you have two of the greatest college scorers in basketball history
on the same team.
So if I'm a Fever, I'm still going with Clark
You would still go with Clark?
just because of her name. with the weight it holds right now. But that would mean Paige would drop to 2. So, I mean, of course, not selfishly, I'll be like, yeah, y'all can pick. I mean, it's a win-win, I think, for 1 and 2 if Paige did decide to come out.
And I guess whose name has, when we talk about name, image, and likeness all the time. For Paige, when she came out, she was the shit. SBs, all the stuff she was doing. But now Caitlin Clark, even the thought of her going to the Fever is now double ticket prices. You look at the Final Four now, when I say those Final Four tickets doubled after Iowa advanced. Like, from a bread standpoint, franchise building standpoint, growing the game standpoint, seems like she's the surefire #1 option. But you think her and Paige are on that same level?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So who's winning in their Final Four matchup?
I'm hoping that UConn team just doesn't run out of gas. I mean, what they've been able to do with their injuries and stuff is, like, amazing. This is definitely one of Gino's most impressive Final Four runs, I think, considering what they've dealt with all season. I think it's going to be a great game. Gino's a mastermind, so he's going to have something for Clark, for sure.
You know what I noticed? He play forward out.
They play forwards out.
Just when he do that on the side,
Yeah.
I was looking, I was like, that's forward out. Then boom, the forward was up.
Yeah.
They had the big man at the free throw line, catch the ball, they cutting off. Everything on the backside is wide open. Oh, I was like,
Yeah,
that's
like,
forward out. Oh, that's
He has, like, he's had to really coaching
No.
his ass off, like he always does.
He's got a game, though.
UConn hasn't won a championship since 2016. Saw an article recently talking about Caitlin Clark. Was a big UConn fan growing up. Did not get recruited by them, so feels like she's got a.
I got a question, though. Was number 25 for USC hating on Juju last night?
No, that's how she plays every game.
Ain't she a McDonald's All-American?
Who?
What's her name?
25?
Forbes?
Who's that? Is that Forbes?
Isn't she a McDonald's?
Shooter.
Yeah.
She came from Harvard.
Seem like they don't really fuck with each other like that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that as a freshman you're coming in and it's your team now. I'm pretty sure it's
I
going to
think-
get some
was it her
resentment.
first year
Like
there,
USC lost the game at the 4-minute mark in the first quarter to the timeout with 6 minutes in the second quarter because Juju didn't shoot one shot.
Right.
Right. And in that time span, UConn
this is her
went up
first year there too.
19-7. So UConn outscored them 19-7 in that it was a 9-minute stretch where Juju didn't even shoot the ball. You can't have that. Not in this type of game. Your best player cannot go 9 minutes without taking a shot, and you think you're going to win that game. Like, you were up playing basketball, then you got it beside yourself, and, your best player didn't touch the ball. No, he didn't touch the ball, but didn't shoot the ball. Wasn't a threat offensively.
Right.
And that 9-minute mark really cost you the game because you was in catch-up mode the rest of the game.
You said she a freshman, too?
No, she's a senior.
She's a senior.
But she transferred.
She was at Cal and Harvard, then I think to SC.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's the energy I felt then. That's the energy. I felt the energy.
What energy?
Just the energy of you a freshman. I felt you a freshman. I'm good, too.
Yeah.
I'm good, too. I'm good, too.
That happens.
Yeah, I just
I mean,
felt
yeah, I
that
don't
energy.
think it was. I mean, that just happens naturally.
I mean-
but I mean, I don't think you obviously didn't watch USC often. But
I did, and I noticed it in
and
timeouts that
she
I
was
noticed
the
that.
reason why they stayed in a lot of games, though.
I get it, but I noticed something beyond just the on-court stuff. It was when they was going to the bench, and everybody would dap up except for them two. I noticed. I said, "What's going on with that? 25? Why they not?"
The best thing.
Juju wouldn't even look at her in the timeouts. It wouldn't even. Everybody and then.
I mean, the best thing.
Hey, listen.
Listen, listen. They got
She
far.
gone. Shoo.
Might
Listen,
be
they got
fine.
far.
She might have one more year.
She
I
got
don't
one
know.
more year,
I'm not
you said?
sure
I didn't
with
tell you
her
this.
transferring. I don't know if she has her COVID year still. But
You lose it if you transfer?
No,
well,
not
she
anymore.
sat a year, but I don't know. I think I don't know how the COVID year works if you transferred.
You're going to transfer again.
And they got the #1 recruiting class coming in.
For USC?
Very excited for USC.
Oh, so they're going to be dominant next year then.
I might have. Don't quote me on that. That might not be true, but I know they have a really good recruiting class coming in.
They don't even need no recruiting class.
Yes,
They don't. Juju going to be on the next level.
And they're going to be in the Big Ten. They do
They
absolutely.
need to
recruiting class.
They need to hire Cheryl Miller.
Yeah, it's just
Let
as
her take over.
As a coach, as players, You can't. I mean, this is the Elite Eight, right? You can't. That's a long.
That's a long time. If
There's
your best
10 minutes
player
in
not
a.
getting
There's
the ball.
10 minutes, right? It's 10 minutes in a quarter. Like
10 minutes.
9 minutes, your best player don't touch the ball. What you think is gonna happen?
And Paige took over.
Iowa.
Time span.
Yep. Iowa ain't going. There's no point in the Iowa game where 9 minutes is gonna go by without Caitlin Clark not taking a shot, let alone not taking 3 shots in those 9 minutes.
Yeah.
I just like the fact that Paige took the challenge to guard Juju the whole game.
Experience.
I got you. You gonna see me every time.
Who took the?
They was guarding each other.
No, I ain't saying.
Yeah.
I know Juju gonna do it, but I just like that Paige.
Whoa.
Paige
was
been
guarding.
playing
Paige was
defense.
guarding.
Paige
Whoa,
plays
whoa.
defense,
Paige was guarding.
though.
Yeah, with 52 people in the back line. Like, that's not guarding.
But it's not one-on-one.
Yeah, well, technically. No.
No,
I'm just saying
she took
took
one-on-one.
She took
was
the
not
challenge.
one-on-one.
She took the challenge of saying, my team is gonna
She
see
did.
that
She
I'm
did. I give
on
you
her.
that.
I'm on her
give
every
you that.
time.
Yeah, I can guard
got her.
Anybody can say that. I can guard Kobe too. Easy. I got to make sure y'all let them elbows and those nails and taking charges and shit like that. That's easy.
No, it's not.
It is.
My gosh.
I mean, that's defense.
Right, like
I mean, that's
you don't want
defense.
anybody
That's
playing
defense.
regular
no defense if
yeah.
we never make it to the back line.
No, I'm saying what Paige, that's defense though. That's what we do.
So y'all,
I mean, but UConn was more experienced. Come on, man.
Yeah, of course.
Like, they've been there so many times. Like,
not that
The
group.
wire, they, like you
Not
said,
that group.
if she was touching the ball
Whoa,
earlier,
no, we're not finna discredit that group of UConn players. None of them have ever been on that stage before, outside of Paige.
no, I know that coach has.
And Edwards.
Yeah, but that coach has.
I mean, but y'all talking about their
Yeah, we're talking about the coach, the history. Like, they know
I'm
what's
saying it
up.
was a close game. I said that.
Yeah,
USC
but like,
still had
we're
a
gonna
chance
give
to
them
win.
young girls on UConn their credit for stepping up in a stage
Yes.
that they've never been on before.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's straight. But that UConn across your jersey, yeah, you know where you
means
come.
something.
Yeah, like, and my coach here. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Juju a little bit. Finishes their season with a Division I freshman record, 920 points.
They did
Averaged close to 27 points per game this season, second behind Caitlin Clark. Led the Trojans their first #1 seed since 1986, first Pac-12 tournament championship in 10 years. So, Gil, obviously, you've been very familiar with Juju in her game, coming from Sierra Canyon, balling with Agent Shiro. How important was Juju Watkins this season, and what are your expectations for the rest of her college career?
That's what I said. When Don Stanley said it, when she was
Don Staley?
Who?
Don
Stanley. No, Don.
Don Stanley. Don Stanley. Don Stanley.
Gil, they're going to call you sexist, but if you watch this show long enough, Gil butchers every name.
I don't know.
Kedrick
Even the
Perkins
easy
comes to
ones.
mind.
I'm sorry.
Greg Williams.
Stanley. Don Stanley.
Nah, you having 2 names put in there, so Don.
Don Staley.
Hey, who's the other name he came?
We'll just edit it.
Edit it.
We'll just edit this live.
Call Greg Williams, Greg Williams.
We're just gonna edit this live.
He just be calling it. He don't care.
He don't
Just
care.
De'Aaron Fox has been a struggle for the entire college.
When Don said it, she said, Juju right now will be the best female hooper that ever walked this earth.
That's tough.
She said that when she was a senior. That, when she said, that this is Hall of Famer, this is
That's tough.
who she is, and this is, Juju's not even going to her school, and this is what she said. And I'm like, wow. She's looking at a 17-year-old, and she said this. Well, she said, as long as she stays healthy, by the time her career is done, she would be the best player, women's basketball player ever.
Out of LA. That's fire.
That's cool.
Hostile territory, as the young kids say.
It's actually crazy seeing this, me being so much older than her, like seeing this like greatness at such a young age. Like I've never seen this before. So I feel old.
You were still young, thriving. Okay.
I feel old as shit.
That young demo.
Watching them play.
Like when people say, how good is she? Well, she's this good. She's a freshman, 18 years old, and there's a debate between who's actually the best player in college basketball. This is not 22. This is a freshman being compared to seniors on who's the top 3 best players in college. That lets you know how dominant. Like you can see her fast twitch muscles. Like she's moving at a
moves
whole different rate. Right. This is like Caitlin and Paige reminds you of that Magic and Bird. And then Juju is the Jordan that's coming in. She's the young one coming in, trying to show her dominance now. and we can see it. Like, she's just moving different.
She remind me of Tamika Catchings and Shamika Holesclaw mixed with a little bit of Kyrie.
Well, she trains with Kyrie.
She got that ball.
I mean, that's who she trains with. She trains with Kyrie.
She got all of that. Like, when you look at Shamika in Tennessee and then Tamika Tennessee, and not even when they was in the league, like just young whippersnappers. And throw some of that Kyrie in there when she got that new generation shit, and that shit is nasty.
Man, you think they hating on Angel Reese? Wait till Juju.
Well,
and she's a little cutie too. She tall.
That's what I'm saying. And she,
that's gonna happen.
But Juju don't talk though. She's not.
No, I know. It's just still just.
But you know that don't matter.
It just don't matter. It's just her LA.
Get behind,
Like it's just her LA swag.
Yeah,
Like,
they gonna find something.
You know they hate us.
like, you know what I'm saying? She from LA. Like she gonna have.
They hate us for some reason.
Like
across
she
the
got
world.
swag.
Yeah, she gonna have to win everything though. Like this could be her only loss. Like any losses from this point for Juju is gonna. That's
She need to come back and win the next year.
she got
that's
everything.
funny.
She gotta win 3 straight. Like
That's
the expectation.
But that lets you know how good she is.
Yeah,
The fact
that's
that
the expectation.
Yeah, that
we're gonna put that on her. Like you got to win the national championship in the next 3 years, and everybody be like, "Well, that could happen."
Yeah.
Ain't nobody better than her now. It's after her, like if Caitlyn gone and Angel and them go, who's gonna step up to stop that?
Just UConn, Paige and UConn.
Nothing.
Because she's coming back. I want all of them to come back. Just one
I know.
more year,
I feel you. I feel you on that.
because I didn't watch it. You know what I mean?
We know, and you're not going to do it next year
We are
either.
well aware of your viewing habits.
You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it next
I'll
year.
watch more games.
Daughter's gonna be playing.
I'll watch more. No, I'm gonna watch more games.
Daughter's gonna be
You
playing.
gonna
I'm gonna watch
tuned
more
in.
games. I'm gonna watch more
tuned
games.
But you're still not
I'm
going to be
I'm gonna have that Louisville in me.
He's gonna have to watch.
Okay.
That's why Vlan Slutin. That's why we don't get along with Vlan Slutin because she left.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
She was Louisville last year, whooping ass, and then wanted to go over down south. Is that where Louisville? I mean,
Chat, if somebody in the chat can keep a running total of all
Louisville?
the names that Gil butchers throughout the season, so we know he's the equal opportunity name butcherer.
Down south.
Don Stanley,
Van
Don
Fleet.
Stanley.
Haley Van
no, Don, number 5, maybe USA number 5. I had the jersey. That's crazy.
What?
As a hooper, y'all probably too young. Not you. You.
Give her the same age.
Did you have the girls' women's USA jersey?
Absolutely.
You didn't?
My parents didn't love me as much.
Did you? Like that's what I'm saying. That's why I know the number.
Number
Don
5.
Staley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had swoops and number 7. It was like those are the only jerseys that were being like we bought those jerseys as males.
We were rocking with that squad.
I just thought about that.
Wow, proud of
I
you.
had my 5 and my 7.
Proud of you, Gil.
So Gil, you are not sexist, ladies and
Hey, yo, do the women play this year in the USA?
Yeah.
You think they put Juju on that team?
No. They just put Caitlyn on there.
No, Juju can. No. Juju can play 19 and under.
Would they make an exception?
She can play. No, what I'm saying is she can play 19.
will
and
get-
under.
Like,
she will
you know
be
how like
on the
AD
next
and like you know some of them
Olympic
dudes
team,
play,
though,
but
for
like
sure.
she would.
No, she would be on the 19 and under USA team.
they're saying could
play
she
in the
make the
Olympics.
senior national team?
Like the senior national team. You think she's good enough to make like get on?
No. She's good enough to make it. But what I'm saying is,
somebody on that shit.
what I'm saying is, y'all don't realize she's actually like. Didn't Angel Reese play? Which one did she play on?
Yeah, they have
19 and under or the big one?
We're talking about the Olympics.
She can play on the night. She
That's
can't.
not the Olympics.
Oh.
Those are just tournaments.
No, that's
We're
age
talking
group
about Paris.
specific.
Could she get an invite?
She for sure could get an invite.
You know what? I can just
Because
because
the only college players got it.
just because it's bias and
They
you know who
Julian was-
you knew who she is, I think they're gonna let her get her dues.
She
Let her
gonna
get
be
her
on the
dues.
Olympic
It's like,
team
get
in the
your-
next Olympics.
As I said, they're gonna let her earn her dues. For next 4 years, she'll be
Because there's a group of WNBA players that have not ever been invited to that WNBA team as well. That should be invited.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna just be honest with you. When MJ was coming along, they changed the rules for him.
But the rule is they already have put a college player on.
No, what I'm saying is, when you see your talent, like you're the WNBA, you have Caitlyn, you have Paige, you have Juju, you have Angel Reese, right?
They need.
They're not your product yet, right? Can you win a gold with having them 4 on and still having other 8 of your top players? Yes, right?
Hell yeah.
You don't really the girls who sit on the bench and the girls who play, they don't play all 12, right? They don't play all 12 in the USA games, right? They got their top 6, 7. Cool. I'm gonna take my top 8, and then I'm gonna put the youth, these 4, because that means think about all Iowa and Fever watching, all LA, and you have all college basketball now because you got the 4 biggest names on the team. You don't have to play them motherfuckers, but you got them on there. That would be big for women's basketball.
Then you go up 20, 40, and then you throw.
Then you throw them in there, throw them all 4 in there. You know, treat them.
All they gotta do is come down one time.
One time.
That's different.
Let Kayla shoot that motherfucker from half court.
They all check in together. Ooh,
right? You don't think that'd be?
I would say that would be a good idea, but the group that the USA team in right now is very hard.
Yeah.
This ain't about this ain't about making it. You think?
No, they're already in it at the Olympics. They already put the groups out.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Some of them niggas. Hey. This used to be a group. This is marketing. This used to be a group.
We need to make more money. These 4, get on there.
Get on there.
No, not the group of players. The group stages of the fucking tournament. I'm not talking about the roster. I'm talking about the countries.
Yeah. What do you mean?
You said this used to be the group. No, I'm not talking about the group of players. I'm talking about the countries that we're playing against.
They already started?
They've already put them out.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
No, they already put the team out?
Yes. No, they've already put the teams that we're playing. That's what I was saying. Our group stage is hard. Yeah. It's not really the time.
Oh no, you see.
She's saying.
It don't matter about who y'all playing against. It just matter. Get them folks.
I mean, but what I'm saying is, I'm just win or not. No, what I'm saying is, how deep do the USA teams actually go to their? Do they even go to the?
The squad is already set right now.
No, what I'm saying is they don't go 9, 10, 11, 12. They don't really go that far.
No, they go 8
So,
players.
you might give those guys 2-3 minutes maybe during the game, so I can use this just for publicity.
Yeah. But it's a squad, Gil.
Huh?
It's a squad.
There's a squad.
Let's just name the squad.
It's a
Well, it's
squad.
not set yet.
Oh, they
Wait,
got
No, there's a camp.
That's what I'm saying.
And all the
okay.
players.
It's 14. I think it's 14.
They
So they
put
got the
Caitlin
schedule.
Clark
So
in
you're
there.
saying they got the group
They
schedule.
put Caitlin Clark in the training, whatever training
So it's
they have,
14
but
right now
She can't participate because she's going to be in the Final Four. But they put Caitlin in there. So there's a chance that they put Caitlin on that Olympic team. Because
And Paige, and Reese, and Juju. Just what's happening.
Just go.
It's publicity, man. Y'all trying. This is about getting exposure. Like you trying to keep everything hot. I mean, shit. You see Mel, who big 3. Oh, we offered her $5 million. They gonna get the publicity from it.
Yeah.
Right? Even if we know she didn't get offered $5 million, the fact that he put it out there gave that entity the looks of
I
it.
see what y'all's
You see-
thought process, but I'm not rocking, so.
Thank you.
It's
Well,
cool, though.
Well, let's talk about another idea that's out there.
Get it. I
Get off
get it.
me now. Get off me.
I get it, but I'm not rocking.
Get off me.
I
It's
don't want to
okay
sit
to
beside you
understand
no more.
and just respectfully be like, no.
Respectfully, she not fuck with your idea, good. But let's talk about another idea that I'm curious.
idea too.
Curious to hear your opinion.
I don't know. I'm just, what I mean? I think about marketing.
Well, we can all agree this year's All-Star Weekend was overall a hot pack of mid.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Gil, you saying All-Star Weekend was crazy? See, you just love to hate, Gil. Love to hate. Okay. Ooh.
You gotta have tough skin, man.
No, you play too much. This year's All-Star Weekend was overall a hot pack of mid. The Steph versus Sabrina 3-point competition was a memorable moment. With the All-Star game in San Francisco next year, NBA may be looking to turn it up a notch. So according to Shams, NBA might make it a 2-on-2 battle by adding Curry Splash brother Klay Thompson, along with likely #1 overall pick Caitlin Clark. So gotta ask the couch, are y'all rolling with the Steph and Klay versus Sabrina and Caitlin 3-point shootout at 2025 All-Star Weekend?
Yeah, why not? Shit.
You cool with that?
Yeah. Yep.
I'd rather it be Dame and Steph since Dame won.
Dame has won back-to-back 3-point shootouts. Does represent the beautiful city of Oakland.
Yeah.
Pop your collar one time.
Clay can move around.
I don't care for shit that's meaningless.
Wait, how come has? Oh, okay. So only the men has to have previous winners. The girls don't.
No, you're just
I'm
saying
asking
Dan.
him.
Then Sabrina
Kaylin
win?
did it, but Kaylin didn't win a 3-point contest.
Yeah.
Who won it in women?
Sabrina.
Okay, who is the second best? I think it should be 3.
Allie, but she's not playing right now.
Hallie.
Allie Quigley.
I want to say Jackie Young led the league in 3-point percentage.
3-point percentage.
So
I don't
it
even
seems
know
like-
if she's ever.
Because I mean, what gives? What I'm saying is, what gives Klay this automatic bid?
Yeah.
I mean, because it's Oakland. Damon's from Oakland, so I'll add all 3 of them and then just add a third.
I was just asking based on his logic. Who else? Why couldn't a previous W winner
Yeah.
participate?
Do you think that should be the case?
I mean, no, but I was just asking based on what you said.
So who won it the last 2 years for?
Sabrina and Allie.
So put them 2 and
Allie's not playing.
And Kaylin.
I don't know who won before that. I was just asking. I said I'm cool with Kaylin doing it, but
I'm thinking
how
they're
come
saying
the winner?
Caitlin right now because it'll be next year, right?
Yeah.
She'll be playing.
But I know they're using the hype, which is amazing, right? So it's like, okay, you have Sabrina, right? You want to use Caitlin, and then I think you should do one more because you want to use, Klay. So Klay is the third person that, he's the third wheel because if you're going to go champion on champion, Dame is the champion, so you're going to put him in. If you want to use Klay because it's the Bay Area, you use him and then bring somebody else from the W. Right, and then make it a trifecta.
The question is, why didn't they use Dame originally? Why did they just jump to Steph?
Because he's the greatest shooter ever.
Yeah.
3-point.
It's the name. It's the name.
It's the name.
That's what I said. It's name, man. It's names. It's something that it was a great success last year, and it's gonna be even better this year. Because it's.
So if Steph got into the 3-point contest this next year,
I didn't like that he didn't get to compete in the 3-point
Dame.
contest also.
against
So I said
Dame.
Well, if he takes an L in that 3-point contest, does it make that
I get
Steph
it.
versus Sabrina competition lose some luster? I'm just saying.
It's too. This
If he can't even win the basic one, now they let him come
It's
in.
different. It's different. It's different.
Hey, we got the nigga who didn't win here, and now he's gone. Then why wouldn't it just be Dame? I guess.
Dame ain't went up against Steph in the 3-point contest yet, right?
They have?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Right.
But shit, it'll be great. Look,
This next year, I'm like, why haven't they went up against?
Because if Steph is going against Sabrina again, that means he's not going to be competing in the actual 3-point contest.
Yeah, they'll probably just do it for charity now.
It's fun. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, I make it.
I loved it, but I wish they had more rounds.
Yeah, I think they competed 2015 and 2016, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that man,
I'm just saying, I'm
Recent.
moving around. Just want to make.
That was like, what? That's a decade ago now. Shit, look at that.
Just letting you
like
guys
they
know.
ain't back to back, and then Steph just come in like, yeah, I'm the GOAT, y'all. I don't even gotta go.
The good old
Bird,
days.
like Bird.
Yeah.
And Sabrina
Like Bird
shot
coming
from
in
the NBA 3, right? And Caitlin can shoot from the NBA 3 also, because she's shooting 26 feet. Her average is 26 feet. That is crazy. Her average is 26 feet, shooting at what, a 56% clip?
Yep.
Do you think that the NBA would do-
56%, Gil?
I think she shoots 56 from that deep.
Oh, okay.
I think her percentage from that deep, from 56.
Let me see. Let me ask the internet. I'm gonna ask Jeeves.
47, at least. Whatever percentage is over 40 is good.
I don't think she shoots over 40%.
From 26 feet, I thought she.
I'm not sure.
I think that was from let me see. I think that's kind of her max diss. Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't know.
She shoots
Gee.
38% from 3.
From 3, but from a certain distance, they say she shoot.
Yeah, I don't know, but I know that her career percentage is under 40.
Under 40. Yeah, it came on TV yesterday. It was like from
Gil, you was
26.
watching. You
from
was watching.
26. But do you think that they're mixing this in? There should be a point in time where instead of having it for charity, that the girls can compete in the contest itself.
Should.
I mean, I mean, shit.
I mean, don't they have their own?
Sabrina, yeah, but it's not an all-star game yet. It's
You didn't hear the news.
It's like charity.
You didn't hear the news that the WNBA trying to separate from the NBA.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
You said what?
They're trying to separate from the NBA.
We do
The
have
WNBA?
an all-star
Yeah.
game. What are we talking about?
Your all-star game is on a Tuesday at
It doesn't-
On the weekend in
at-
Phoenix.
It's on a Sunday.
He said
on
a
a
charity.
Tuesday at 9 a.m.
Wow.
Gil,
When is your all-star game?
I don't know. I've never been in it.
It's on
But it
the.
still exists.
It's an All-Star day.
I think it was in Chicago last year.
Last year, no, it was in Vegas.
It was in Vegas. It'll be
It was
in
an
Phoenix this
all-star
year.
weekend. It could use some improvement, but it exists.
It's getting.
No, we know it exists.
Fuck.
You know, just like jaywalking, it exists. You just don't.
All right, let's keep this
Acknowledge
thing
it.
moving with a little hibachi
I'm an
time.
all-star. Y'all not coming.
We coming. We
Nah,
coming.
Y'all not invited.
we
Y'all
coming.
Y'all
Like
not
me.
invited to my all-star weekend.
Illuminate me with hibachi glory.
You, no,
We can't come to your all-star.
never mind.
Josiah is the only one that can come.
Thank you, Lexi's Arena.
Damn.
We will do Lexi's
I mean,
Arena.
they're not gonna be looking at us.
Damn.
We all can come. They're gonna be giving
I
the
do?
They're gonna be giving the tickets out.
Make
We will do
sure.
Lexi's Arena from WNBA All-Star
Make
Weekend.
Sure that
I was gonna cater
everyone
from
is
Applebee's.
able
We
to
gonna
come
do
except for
catering.
1, 2, 3.
We will be doing a special Lexi's Arena from WNBA All-Star Weekend presented by Underdog Fantasy Double Woo.
Yes, if he's invited,
You
we
really want to go?
Y'all are
to
not
the
invited.
All-Star weekend?
No. No, if he's invited, we're all invited.
Out
If
there.
I'm
It's gonna be some work
participating,
out
all
there.
of y'all should want to go.
We all are.
I will turn a couple.
We're coming.
If
That's
I'm
what I
all-star,
do.
y'all
I turn
should
them
wanna
into.
go.
Let us.
We're gonna be there.
Werewolf into a vampire real quick, boy.
Let's keep it moving. So Devin Bueckers spent the final 3 years of his high school career playing at his dad's alma mater, Moss Point High in Moss Point, Mississippi, only a 90-minute drive from New Orleans. And with around 40 family members and friends in attendance for the Suns-Pelican game on Monday, he had to put on a show. So D-Book cooked the Pelicans from the jump, dropped 24 points, including 5 threes in the first quarter. Doing things like that. Finished the game with 52 points and 9 dimes. Bucket going 19 for 28 from the field.
That's hard.
8 for 18 from 3. Or 8 for 16 from 3, excuse me. Booker's third straight 50-piece on the Pelicans. D-Book is the second player in history with 3 straight 50-point games against the same team. Who else do you think is on that list?
Kobe. Wilt.
You already know. Joining Wilt. Wilt
Wilt is on every list.
Wilt did it against 7 different teams. 3 straight 50
Damn.
pieces. Every stat is just Wilt, but it's like, oh, this person has 4, Wilt have 59. Like, so that's how it goes. But in your guys' estimation, what makes D-Book so tough to guard?
When he played like that.
It just comes like when he starts scoring, it comes in like such large bunches. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like when he on, it's just like nonstop from all over. Threes, middies.
But he be having games like that. Like he went on a run earlier this year. Like when he was having crazy games like that. Like in the first half, like he was having like 35 in the first half and stuff like that. So, I mean, when he played like that, you know, the sky's the limit.
Yeah. Or when you just
But like that's what I want to see in the playoffs, though. I want to see him get like that in the playoffs this year, because they gonna need it.
I mean,
'Cause that's your team, right?
As consistent as you can be doing that every night, I want to see it every night. Or I'm just going to say that them niggas wasn't playing no defense tonight. What y'all niggas doing out here? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? It's D-Book.
No, they playing D.
But I'm just saying, it's D-Book. What y'all doing? Right? Or I'm going to see D-Book get 50 every night.
No, I mean,
How you put those expectations on the player?
Because he's doing it. He done had 70, he done had 40, 50. Like, if you can do it, let's do it. Let's get it done. Because you going to your spots, you're getting the same thing. Just like KD. KD can give me 35, give me 38 because I'm getting to my spots and you can't stop me from doing it. The only reason I'm not going to do it is because I'm having a bad night.
Or you have another player that
I'm about
does
to
it
say,
too. Like you're forgetting that they had they're on the same team. So you can't have 50 every night and I can't have 40 every night. That's
You
not.
can. That's 90 points.
No, you can't.
That's 90
No, you
points.
can't. No, you
That's
can't.
90.
No, you
We're
can't.
scoring
No, you can't.
120 a night.
Not
No, you can't.
every
First of all, you got
night.
Every
another, you got
night,
another player
120.
Bill. You got another player Bill that can score just.
Man,
just
move around. We don't even
They all
count
moving
that,
around.
man.
That's like,
Yeah.
nah. You know what the
KD give
problem
me
is?
30, I'm going to get 50. That's 80. Everybody else eat when we drop bones on the floor.
Nah, but like this, when he's in his mode,
be losing.
that's what I'm saying. When he's in his mode, he's taking like 8, 9, 10 straight shots. Now, for him to be able to do that, that means both those players have to be like, no, keep doing your thing. When you miss in a row, then I'm gonna.
That ain't no keep doing your thing. It's like I'm doing this is me every night.
so
ain't I don't need permission from you niggas.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, no.
Yeah, you do.
Because I'm hitting 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row.
Yeah, so
ain't no permission.
That means we got to not call the ball.
It's your turn.
Man,
That's what I said. So when I get the rebound,
when I miss, it's your turn.
Devin,
I ain't missing.
Devin,
but when
I keep rolling,
now what happens when I get the rebound? Boom.
Give it to me.
Yes. So if you're open, I'm gonna give it to you.
If I'm open, I'm rolling.
But it don't matter. I'm still a star too. But I'm willing.
Talk about the star
I'm willing to give you the ball so you can do your thing. So you can't tell me
you a selfish nigga. Like if you being a selfish nigga, like you don't want to give me the ball when I'm hot, that's different. But if I'm rolling and y'all know I'm me, ain't no question. Hey, no, give it to him.
Yes.
Yeah,
so why are you saying I need to average 30 if you rolling?
Because I'm rolling. If I'm rolling every night.
If you're rolling 82 games, you're going to be rolling?
But if you rolling every night.
That's why I said I need to see this every night from you if you could do it every night. If it's 52, I'm like, yo, y'all not playing defense.
If you're rolling every night, then why are you expecting me to average 30 if I see you rolling?
Because
I got to be a hater.
I got to come out the game at some point.
I got to be a hater. That means I got to be a hater to stop you from doing your thing.
Or I'm missing. If I miss, it's your turn, bro. It's on you. Now you get rolling. I'm not tripping because you rolling. You rolling. It's your turn.
Exactly. So they both can't be balling.
They can be balling at the same time, bro.
Not every night, though.
Yes, every night. If I'm out there booked first quarter, I got 11 straight.
Every night is crazy.
I got 11 straight. First quarter, I come out the game. It's my turn. I'm second quarter. I got 12 straight. Bang. Come in the game. Good shit, my nigga. My turn.
Third quarter.
Same shit. We on the court at the same time. Who's hot? Who's hot? Hey, what's
that
up?
is not 50
hey, yo,
or
bro.
40
hey,
for
bro.
either player.
How you feeling?
That's-
You want it?
That's 12.
Where you want it? Where you want it at?
That's 20 at the max.
Where you
that's
want it
20
at?
at the max.
Where you
30
want it?
max.
You want it in the post?
Like, what are you talking
No, you got it, bro. You got it. All right, bet. I got it. I'm gonna pick it
You
up.
just said
That's the conversations between niggas. And I think they having them conversations.
Do your math.
I think KD
if
is
one scored 12 the first quarter, the other one's then he's set, and another there's not enough points. So that means if you rolling, I have to not break that. So Bill and KD is not gonna go into their bag because you rolling. So I'm gonna let you roll. If you miss if you miss one, that doesn't say you off. I'm gonna still give you that ball. He checked.
It doesn't.
He checked.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be like, all right, I'm good. Now me and him is gonna see who's hot here. That's how they actually play.
That's what I was just saying.
You can't. No, you saying if you're not scoring 50 every single night, something's wrong. He can't.
He can.
Yes.
No, you can.
There's 2 other niggas on my team that can do the same thing. So I don't even.
Nobody's doing 50 every night. Nobody.
Even if you can, with that team, you can. If you by yourself,
yeah.
Paige Bueckers can't go out there and score 50 every night. Her team is too talented.
Y'all trolling.
We're trolling?
Y'all trolling.
Bro, you know how 50 every night. You know what type of. First of all, you know what type of shape you got to be on.
If you're capable, go out there and give me 52 like you just gave me, and it looks so easy the way it just looked.
Oh,
we just watched that shit.
The defenses are different.
Okay, so is the defenses different? Just like I just said when I just said, oh, y'all niggas gonna play defense tonight, or is Book gonna get 52? Because if he can't come do it the next night, playing the same way he was playing, it had to be the defense then, right?
Maybe.
Okay. So if it's not the defense, that means I can get 50 every night.
How, dog?
You can't.
Are you not?
How did he get 50 last
Because
night?
someone has to sacrifice.
Nobody sacrificed shit.
Bill took 8 shots.
He
was 5 for 8.
Bill can sit his ass down.
He's
every night. We don't need you.
He's 5 for 8. Someone has to sacrifice. He's 5 for 8, which is
about Bradley Bill.
He's 5 for 8, which means he's turning down shots.
It means
for you the ball.
Allen shooting more shots than him.
He's 5 for 8. He's turning down shots to give him the ball.
Grayson Allen and Bradley Bill shooting the same amounts. What y'all niggas can move around? Me and KD got this shit.
So that means you can shoot.
Give me
it's 40, your balling.
I'm gonna get 50. We got 90. We got a chance to win the game at 110 and 120.
To win, but we gonna.
Someone has to sacrifice. You're not calculating the sacrifice for you to have 50. The other 2 superstars are saying you got to do your thing.
Saying shit, nigga. Keep doing. You show up when it's time.
If Bill says, yo, I'm 5 for 8, let me get 10 more shots. Who they coming from?
Say it again.
If Bill's 5 for 8, right? If he says, yo, I need my 15 shots,
Bill should never say, I need shit.
What?
When these niggas is out here rolling.
Chill.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
Of course.
Niggas shouldn't be coming up like, oh, I need my shot.
Of course.
What you talking about? We rolling.
Of course. What are you talking? Are you hearing what you're saying? That means he's sacrificing his shot because you're rolling.
But there ain't no sacrifice because that ain't how ball go when you're saying, I need my 15 shots. What about my shots? Nigga, we rolling.
So he's sacrificing his shots because you're rolling.
He sacrificed coming to this team knowing that we the two big dogs. You ain't gonna get the shots you thinking you getting, nigga.
So he's sacrificing so y'all can roll.
Exactly. Sit your ass down. Move.
He led the league in scoring.
Give a fuck about that.
So
We
he's
rolling.
sacrificing
He can
We
score.
rolling.
He can score.
We rolling.
I ain't rolling.
You're
they ain't rolling
arguing, saying the same thing.
No, I'm not. I'm saying we don't need a nigga asking, sacrificing to nothing. Move, bro. If I can get 50, he can get 40.
But do they win like that?
The only way you're doing it is because
Have they
people
done it before?
What?
Yeah, and it hasn't won.
Have they done it before?
No.
They've never done it. So we don't know if they can win like that. They never done it.
One scoring 50 and one scoring 40.
Yeah, every night. And they can win like that?
Seems difficult.
Seems difficult.
Very taxing.
They not even
Allen
they
Iverson
not
and
even in
Carmelo
shape
Anthony.
like that. You know what type of shape you got to
Allen Iverson, Carmelo Anthony. Let's go. What you got, Chuck? What you on tonight?
Sacrifice.
What you on tonight, Chuck?
And you see how that was?
What you mean?
And
They
you see
made
how
it to the conference finals. Stop fucking
made it to
with me,
Western
man.
Conference Finals?
Stop fucking with me, bro.
Not just them two, though.
Chuck and them.
No, it was somebody else on that team.
Melo and them.
Who else? Who else was on that team?
25 and 25 a game, both of them.
I don't even know what he's arguing at this point.
What, you said 25 and 25?
Yeah, when they were both was averaging 33. Someone said.
J.R. Smith was on that team, right?
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what was the argument because we're saying you have to
Kenyon
sacrifice.
Martin on that team?
Someone has to sacrifice for you to score
Nene?
50, and then he says, "Yeah, you got to sacrifice.
It
Get the fuck
wasn't
out
no
of here."
argument. I was just saying that Devin Booker, was this 52 based on them niggas not playing defense, or can you do this every night, bro?
Well, he averaged 50 against them already. Like he's already. So that's.
Is it them niggas not playing defense?
No, that's just the Pelicans can't fuck with me.
Okay, so the next game he played, who they play next?
Suns?
Suns.
Hold on one second.
No,
Who the Suns play next?
Cavs tomorrow.
Cavs. Boom. Give me 45. Give me 45.
We'll see.
48.
I mean, we don't know. KD might have it going.
Maybe.
So if he had,
But the capability of Booker
Bradley-
giving me 45 again
so wait, hold on.
on the same type of shots
Bradley Beal can give you 45.
against the Cavs?
No, against anybody.
Yeah.
So what haven't he?
So if you're telling Book he needs to do the same thing, what if KD comes out and hit his first 11 shots? So does Booker decide to say, fuck your 11th shot?
No,
I need to go out there and score 50 because McCann said, this is what I need to do every night.
I never say he has to. I said he's capable of
Okay, he's
doing it.
capable, so that means-
Capable of doing it against a team that don't play defense, and then you come out the next night and you got the same type of shots and you're just missing shots. Like, it's one thing. But when you can go get 50, like you just went and got 50, go get 50.
But where's dictating the game comes from?
Yeah, we gotta the flow of the game.
It's the flow of the game. It's who has.
What did we just watch? Was it in the Florida game?
He has
Was
it
his
all.
Bueckers in the Florida game?
Yes.
Is a part of their offense how they play?
Yes.
He got it going. What's the difference between this next game and that game?
Because it dictates who. What if Bill comes out and hit his first 9 shots?
What
Someone
if he
has to
does? What if he does?
So
What if they come
I'm
out
not
and they
saying
just,
that.
like,
I'm not
double
saying that
team
Book
or
has to
something?
come out and go score 50 again. I'm saying if he can get it going and get his same shots in the same spot, it's 50. It's another
that's
50
all three
ball.
of them, dude. That's all 3 of them.
They all three
The
don't
reason
do
that they're not averaging that is
Bradley
because they
Beal
all
ain't came out and hit 50.
How many shots did?
Because he don't need to take. He's the one
He can't.
sacrificing.
That ain't his game.
It ain't his game. He led the league in scoring.
5 years ago.
He's led this
5
league.
years
Booker's
ago.
never led this
5
league in
years
scoring.
ago.
I mean,
5 years ago.
28 shots. He was 19 for
5 years
28.
ago.
5 years ago.
Leading the league in scoring.
What
is
was it?
crazy.
What was that?
He was 19 for 28 in the
19 for
game.
28.
Okay, so he needs to take 28 shots a game.
Who? Booker?
D-Book.
If he's gonna give me 52 in a win.
No, 5 years ago he averaged 30.
All right.
So I just.
All right.
4 years ago he averaged 31.5.
Who, Bradley Beal?
All right.
What did he do this year?
He's averaging 17.
17.
Because I have 2 dudes that are Hall of
What
Fame.
you got? Don't bring me old.
I don't understand how you say you're a winner.
What did he do 3 years ago?
But
2
when-
years ago? What did he do 2 years ago?
I averaged 23.
All All right, it wasn't 31, 30, whatever you said.
You say you talk about winning, and then when someone who averages 30 sacrifices his game for other players, you call him trash.
I ain't calling him trash.
You're basically calling him trash.
No, you call
You're
him
basically
trash.
telling him to sit his
I
ass on the
said
bench.
move around.
Move around.
We
Sit his
don't
ass
need
on the
the
bench.
services
But
right
he's-
now.
So he's.
So that's not calling someone trash?
No, it's not.
Wait,
It's saying we don't need your services right now.
It's saying to
There's
move
another
around.
nigga better than you out here that's cooking.
And he understands that. That's why he's sacrificing.
I ain't never say the nigga was trash.
You
What you talking
said
about?
Move around.
Move around.
Right, sit down.
That's what he's doing.
No, yes, move around. Keep
He's
talking.
moving around,
Do what
so-
you do. Move around.
Hey, dog.
We're cooking. You can watch.
You can watch.
This is I
You don't think he's helping that at all? The fact that
Nah.
KD and
What's the
Booker-
record?
For you to get the ball, dog, someone has to give it to you or move out your way.
No,
so the
we
fact
just
that I'm
run
moving
the
up,
fucking offense.
Suns are
The offense
44
out
and
the-
31 right now. They are currently 7th in the Western Conference.
What are we talking about?
Yo, bro.
Talking about.
we're talking about
Body.
people are sacrificing and you're trying to.
bring out the fucking body bags for y'all niggas, man.
You're saying the same thing, but you're trying to say it backwards.
You
A dude-
just said that Rudy Gobert
A dude-
weighs 210 pounds, bro. You said that
sacrifice-
yesterday.
You did.
A dude
You
has
did.
said it. And he trying to tell me I'm saying the same thing. He
A
said Rudy
dude is
Gobert weighs-
sacrificing-
You know how much Rudy Gobert weigh? 260.
He's listed at 260.
He weighed 210. He was 210 pounds.
Does it look-
He be capping, man. Just for the sake of trying to beat me in an argument. You can't beat me.
A dude is sacrificing his game for the betterment of the team, and then you're telling him he needs to sacrifice.
I ain't telling him he need to do nothing. Just do what you've been doing. Move
That's what-
around,
yeah.
sit and watch. Let us cook. We cooking.
So sit and watch. A dude who
you
led
don't
the
think
league in
Embiid-
scoring got to sit and watch. Is
Isn't
crazy.
that what
It's
Westbrook
crazy.
been doing?
Westbrook.
No,
Westbrook has been. What is Westbrook doing for the fucking Clippers?
sacrificing.
He's sitting and watching these niggas
Sacrificing.
cook.
James Harden is sacrificing.
God
so the
damn,
only way they
y'all
can
just
cook,
tripping, bro.
the only way he can cook is if he's doing what? What if Westbrook decide he wants to be Westbrook? That means your ass can't cook. Then you're gonna be sitting there complaining.
Westbrook cooks when he has the opportunity to cook. When the other niggas is not cooking. Hey, y'all good? Y'all ain't cooking? Oh shit, let me cook.
Okay, so that means he's
So
sacrificing.
Bradley Beal ain't had the opportunity to cook because them niggas is cooking.
He's sitting.
They gonna kill you alive.
I don't give a fuck about these niggas out here. You can't beat me. You can't fucking beat me. You can't fucking beat me. I don't give a fuck about these niggas.
Gil, final thought quiz for we.
I don't even know what he's arguing.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. What is,
I don't know. What is it?
What is your concluding statement, Rashad?
Niggas gotta move around.
We wrap-
That
if you're gonna wrap this whole lively, spirited
what happens when
conversation into a
motherfuckers-
bow,
That's what
what
happens
is
when you
it?
see a dead body. Like,
Go.
well, why did he die?
Go,
Why
go,
did
go.
he down
Yeah,
there?
but what is your
Why did you
conclusion?
kill him?
Oh,
I'm
that's the
like,
thing. What is your
he
conclusion?
stepped on the landmine, Josiah. I don't know what's wrong with these niggas. He dead.
What is your closing argument?
What is your closing
Bradley
argument?
Beal could just move around, y'all.
No, what's this closing argument? This is what
Booker, keep doing what you're doing. I need to see another 50 ball. If you can do it again, bro.
Okay. So anytime he could do it, do it.
Do it.
Okay.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. McDonald's All-American game is tonight. It's McDonald's All-American game night, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on, before we do that.
That is psycho, bro.
Another exhilarating day in Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Help us help you. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. You can go higher lowers on Devin Bueckers, see if he will get another 50-point game. All right, so I would hope he can. The McDonald's All-American game is tonight. Since we got 3 former Mickey D's All-Americans on this very couch right now.
So y'all don't need me in this one. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Y'all don't need, y'all don't need me in this episode.
out of here. Get out of here.
I see how y'all stated that one. How y'all stated we got 3. You got 3. You want me to lie? That's how I felt when I played. That's how I had a question for you.
Get out of here. Like,
I had a question for you. Yeah, we got 4 McDonald's All-Americans, and I'm just sitting there like,
Gil, come back.
so I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Turn his mic off because we don't know if it's
Ken said, move around.
we don't know if it's a 1, 2, or 3.
A 3.
Y'all know what a 3 is.
Damn.
Sometimes, has some things on his mind, but do have 3 McDonald's All-Americans here, so really curious to get your opinions, perspective on the game. Lexi, we'll start with you. How did you find out you were a McDonald's All-American, and what did it mean to you to be in that exclusive
So
club?
long ago.
It was a few years ago.
It was 2013, 11 years?
That's a light decade.
How did I find out? I don't even remember how I found out. I know the nomination list goes out, and they put everybody on there, pretty much. I was the number 2 point guard in the country at the time, so I kind of assumed that I was going to make the team.
Okay.
And I did, and I was very excited. One of my teammates actually also got nominated, so that was cool to have that experience with her as well.
Did the teammate make the squad?
No. But
Was there any saltiness or lingering beef?
for sure. But I didn't care.
Hey,
But yeah,
because you got it. Tough shit. Work harder.
yeah.
Move around. That's Rashad was saying.
around.
So Rashad, what did it mean for you to be named to the McDonald's All-American squad and be in that exclusive club?
It meant a lot. That was one of the first goals I set. I was watching Darnell Harvey in the dunk contest.
The legend.
Like it was yesterday, did the stand-in windmill underneath the basket. And I remember I looked at my mom and said, I'm going to play in that game. And, I was in New Hampshire playing up there, boarding school. And at the end of the day, I was parade All-American, 2-time Player of the Year in New Hampshire. And I knew I was going to be in it. But just the fact that I got that nod, got that invite, McDonald's, and seeing that, it meant a lot.
Mr. B.
Yeah.
Representing Los Angeles by way of Oak Hill, Mount Wilson, Virginia. Being named to that McDonald's All-American Club, what did that mean to you?
I already knew. I was Naismith Player of the I was number 1.
Never doubt.
Naismith Player of the Year. My highlights was incredible. I averaged 37. I went to Oak Hill. I didn't duck no smoke. And that's the biggest, the McDonald's All-American game is the biggest game ever for a high school player. I think it's like 24 players, so like you're inducted into like, a legacy, McDonald's American Hall of Fame. I was just there last week talking to the kids about my experiences when I was there, so just being a part of that legacy is everything for a high school player.
So what's that, for those of us who are not McDonald's All-Americans, myself and Gil included,
Yeah.
what's that experience like once you actually get to the event? What was your favorite part about participating in the weekend and playing in the game? And what was your least favorite part?
My least favorite part was how strict it was. The security on each floor.
No work being snuck in?
Nah, nothing like that. But we got a lot of McDonald's. McDonald's is cracking. I think visiting.
Supersized?
I mean, whatever we want. Yeah, like whatever we want.
Was the ice cream machine working?
It was.
It was working?
Sure.
Okay. It's an important thing. Like, just have to know.
I think visiting the Ronald McDonald House was dope. With the kids and everything, and just being around the best competition. To me, I think that's the time where you can separate yourself. NBA scouts, it's the first time people get to see you on ESPN. You get a chance to really show the world who you are. As you see from my high top,
Yes.
it was marketing. I'm selling myself.
As a Los Angelino watching, obviously you're younger than me, but really appreciated the flat top out there.
Yeah, I had to represent.
In the Bradley Center.
Most influential.
Most influential.
Gil had to wait.
Gil had to move around.
He had to wait. So, he brought his high school shit out here with them, went and got dart and went and got BD for me.
Yeah.
Like, when it's time for these
Shot
moments.
fires. Yeah, shots fired.
He did have BD and dart.
Move around.
Shout out dart stamps. Lexi, what was favorite part about playing McDonald's game? What was your least? Gil is out here eating ice cream.
Man, show this shit on the screen, man. I want to see this motherfucker up here, man.
That contact part.
What would you do for a
Like,
contact
please.
part?
Yeah, my favorite part was definitely the Ronald McDonald House. That was a good afternoon. 2013, women's basketball was still very under the radar, not really covered that much, wasn't really shown on TV. So, we had basketball camps, but that was the first time that we had cameras everywhere. We got all that gear, which was really cool, which everyone took from me right when I got home.
Your gear was snatched.
It's gone. I think I have one pair of spandex from that game, and that's it.
Do you see the people who stole that gear wearing your stuff?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then I don't know, just the experience. You know, a lot of the girls that were in the game I had known through AAU and stuff like that. So it was cool, all of us being in one place, and then meeting, you know, the players on the men's side. You know, that we've only seen from a distance. So getting to know them and stuff like that was really cool. But you know, they were like very unimpressed by everything that was going on, and then we were all kind of like, oh my God, like.
Was there hollering going on amongst both sides?
No, I mean, it was just good vibes.
No holler, okay.
Yeah, we was
No
just in
holler
there
zone.
chilling.
Hell.
For real.
Really?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
08?
Shit.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
This topic was boring as fuck.
Oh, was it? It was good.
Nah, this shit was boring.
We ain't done
I'm not
yet.
gonna lie. Y'all,
We ain't done.
All right, we got
We ain't done yet.
y'all still got more? He didn't go yet?
No, we got to ask.
Oh my God, I thought he already
I mean, but
said this
that's, see,
is
but that's what
boring?
happens when you make something that's in, we
So this is
we
boring?
worked on our game.
Nobody give a
At
fuck
an
about
early age.
You know, we worked on our game.
At an early age.
Worked on our game.
Nobody care about
we got it in early.
Talking about the McDonald's fries that they probably
Early.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying? We was somebody.
Does that
imagine
exist
if we would've
yet?
heard it.
Oh, you were
Here comes
invited?
Gilbert. What the fuck is Gilbert? Here come a nigga named
Oh.
Gilbert.
See, look, I'm over here thinking that it wasn't a thing yet
What?
when he played.
We would have
You just
killed
weren't
Gil in high
invited.
school. We would have been like Gil lunch.
I would drink 100.
Who this little skinny nigga from
Yeah.
Cali?
So
Gilbert.
Ranking.
Grant.
I know.
Let's just do a
I
segment
hate
watching
that you
Gil
didn't
eat
get
his
to
Klondike bars.
experience this, but why
Can
are
my
we
man
only
go?
ranked 100?
Can my man talk about his
Rashad, for all the McDonald's All-Americans on the couch, Rashad and the host, who needs to be the conduit. I'm merely a
Okay,
host.
we got it. Whoa, we good. McDonald's All-American eating cold ass fries. Woo!
So Rashad, how intense were those practices? Brandon
Let's
mentioned
talk about them girl basketball games.
NBA scouts. Where Brandon
I don't know
mentioned the
what you
NBA scouts
hit me
being there.
for.
How intense were the actual practices before the game?
Incredible. That was the best part because it was on our team. It was me, Melo, Amari, fucking Sean May, Raymond, JJ. All of us was on the same squad. So you know,
Yeah,
get
here,
the
you need
respect
this.
from the guys.
Right here.
It was important. It was important.
I remember watching highlights of that game. You had everybody throwing up the X.
It was important to get leadership. For me, it was like if you're not gonna show out in the game, at least you're gonna be the leader. And I was, huddling motherfuckers up like we was in college. I was trying to prep for college. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to show them I was
out
college
there
ready.
just keying.
That game, yeah, that game was a good marketing tool.
Oh, absolutely.
It's the like for everybody to see you.
Yeah.
Was everybody playing hard in practice?
Hell yeah.
It was going hard?
Oh,
yeah.
crazy.
That's the best part is the
played
practice because it's like like I'm going against. I'm at Oak Hill. I'm seeing Drew, DeMar. I'm seeing all the California dudes. Kimball Walker for the first. Tariq Evans for the first time. Like, and you really get that like hour, 2 hours full of practice, and it's on.
Yeah.
Like it's on.
And you
Brandon,
fighting for
who
the
are you
starting
going
spot.
at?
You fighting for the starters.
Oh, so the starters aren't already
I
pretty.
mean, not really, depending on how good you are. Like, Brandon would probably been already guaranteed the starting spot. Like,
Yeah, for
Amari
sure.
and Carmelo was already
For sure.
starters.
For sure.
But everybody else, it was kind of like JJ got a nod over me because his high school coach was the coach.
Okay.
All right, so it was
Ooh.
like, when we in there, we fighting for it, it's like, it's bad. Like, bro, the guard, Elijah Ingram and Ray was going at it. Sean May and Shavlik Randolph was going at it. It's a bunch of motherfuckers like going crazy.
So, Brandon, you talked about the LA guys. You had DeMar, Drew Holiday in there.
Larry Drew was there for no reason.
Other big name guys from across the country like Kemba, Tyreek Evans.
Yeah, Larry Drew was trash. Yeah, shit.
So unnecessary.
I mean, his dad used to hate him.
Cleveland?
yeah.
Cleveland
That's his, that's
Cleveland? Oh,
Trash.
come on.
That nigga was trash. You go look at my highlights right now, my McDonald's American highlights. Mm-hmm. Running through everybody.
There's no need for the beef. So, Gil, obviously, you haven't been an active participant in this segment, but it brings me to my next question. You weren't a McDonald's All-American, but cooked a few of them when you stepped on campus at Arizona.
All of them.
How much did being under the radar in high school motivate you to show people you were really like that when you got to college?
The starters. It was basically four McDonald's All-Americans and me. You can't take away from anything anyone does. Just some people are put in positions, others aren't. Right? I didn't know much about like AAU like that and go places that those people are looking at. Just Park League basketball and my high school. So if I would have known that earlier that this is, something that gets you to this game, I probably would have tried to. But I can't take away from anything those guys did. I was ranked number 99 or what, I think I was ranked number 99 in my class. That was a big deal for me, right? You know, just, you know, going to Arizona, you know, I had an advantage because I had a scorer's mind. And then I just used, you know, that to my advantage. It didn't have nothing to do with I wasn't good enough or I was better than those guys. I used my advantage to, you know, get me to where I was going.
And did those McDonald's guys try to flex at you at all when you first got, like, you know?
I mean, I play with. I can
like
tell you this.
after it's over, it's like, all right.
There's people that was in the McDonald's game there's people at McDonald's game that shouldn't have been there.
I can tell you this. Everybody who was on, I probably had some personal beef with McDonald's.
That's all I'm saying.
Even though I didn't know nothing about the game when I was in high school, I didn't even know there was a new level of what's the name. I had to look like once I got to the pros and people start and looking who was in my class. But for the most part, you know, all McDonald's, all Americans I ever played with had to give me the ball. Give me your run of McDonald's.
I remember when Arizona, I was going on a trip to Arizona, right? And it was like, yeah, man, we're meeting with Larry Drew, so we want to make a decision between you and him. I said, well, go ahead, make a decision. What the fuck you think this is?
He went to North Carolina.
Okay.
And UCLA. Proud UCLA, bro.
I don't fuck with him because he said Drew Holiday was more influential than me. And
Damn, what they need to have. Damn, hey, Burger King.
Can we get
Burger
all
King
the
should have
California
one.
guys together?
Burger King need to have them a game.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like because he wasn't good. So how he gonna talk about who was influential?
Can we get all the California guys together?
No, we could never. No, that LA.
Brandon, Tough Crowd Barbecue.
They ain't gonna show up because they don't want me to. You know, I'm gonna be the nigga.
That Burger
King is
They
already.
say you the best. They say you the
Steps.
best.
You know,
They say.
we would never get never get a LA Hoopers like together thing. It would never happen.
LA niggas say Brandon need to talk his shit on the pod more, man, because
No, I do.
he the best.
Can we get
best LA.
can we get the
when I
LA
started-
Hooper?
That's what I heard.
You said what?
I just
I'm the
said
best
what I
what?
heard.
You said what?
You was the best LA Hooper. Come out of
LA?
No, I mean
high school.
Oh yeah, high school. But I'm just more influential.
Get the Burger King game.
I don't know. He would know the history more.
Of influential?
Nah, the
I mean,
best
the
player, like
the
best player.
to come out of
Just best, like.
I mean, but I left though, so they not gonna say that because I left them.
Yeah, he only played what, 1 year?
Yeah, I played 2 years.
2 years high school.
So you know, I left. I had to leave because it was terrible.
high school.
He had to leave because he had to.
Tyson
No, I had to leave because it was terrible here.
No.
Tyson was nice.
He was a
Jay
defense,
Cotton,
but he was more defensive player.
Yeah.
Tyson was more defensive.
He did.
Barron, probably Barron.
BG.
Paul Pierce, Tommy Prince,
Paul Pierce not from.
Tayshaun was nice.
Chris Mills.
Reggie Theus.
Tracy Murray.
Tracy
Murray was a bucket
Reggie Murray.
getter.
Reggie Theus. I be sleeping on Reggie. Pretty Ricky.
Yeah, you know,
Ricky.
Hang Time's finest. Shout out to Reggie. But Lexi, for yourself, 2013 squad, what was it like for you just to know that you were playing with so many future players that were going to be hooping in the W?
I honestly was just very happy to be there. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm
Like,
very happy to be here.
I was just enjoying the experience. Did the little 3-point contest, didn't do very well in it, but yeah, my mentality was very different from theirs. I was just because I never thought I was gonna get to that point as a basketball player. So
what advice would you give to the players playing now just about how to play in the game, how to try and get the rock?
I mean, everyone got different goals when you go in there. You know, there were some girls that went to the game that was trying to kill everybody in front of them. I just wasn't one of them, but I knew which ones were, and they did that. So I will say that not most of those girls are not WNBA players. So.
I was going to ask you that. How many? If any of you guys know, how many of your class made it to the W?
Yeah, who was the
We had a good amount. Like that made a team.
Yeah, made it.
Yeah, we had a good amount in our class. But we also had a good amount at the top that weren't even close. So
That's wild.
It was like very
Who was the
interesting.
top 5 names? Who was the name?
In our class? I think the number 1 player was Mercedes Russell. She's a
Won
center.
the MVP.
She plays for the Storm.
And Kelsey Plum was in there as well.
Kelsey Plum, me, Diamond DeShields, who plays for the Sky. We won a championship together there. Who else was in our class? Shit, I don't even remember. I don't remember, but.
I think like seven guys for mine. Like seven, I think.
It's the
You, Tyreek, DeMar DeRozan, Drew Holiday, Mon Shumpert,
Who was the top? But who was the top 5 in that class though? Who's the number 1 player in that class?
I'm right here.
Is there a player in the class?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Mr. B?
I'm right here.
Who's 2?
Let's see.
Tariq.
3.
I lied. I was a number 3 point guard.
I was like that.
No, we just rolled
No. Who's 3 in class?
Let me pull it up. Hold on.
Said B, Tariq, who you said, Drew?
Me, Tariq's. You either got
Oh
Greg
shit,
Monroe.
I lied. Out of the top 20,
BJ
there's
Mullins.
only
Remember
like
BJ
4
Mullins?
that
They had
did.
BJ Mullins high.
So out of the top 20, only 4 made it.
Yeah. So we had a lot.
Like made it and stuck.
Yeah, I know.
We had a
yeah. No, y'all class was crazy.
Chris Bosh.
Brandon, you're number 1 ranked
Plum
player.
was
Samardo
26.
Samuels was number 2, according to ESPN. Tyreek Evans was 3. Drew Holiday was 4. BJ Mullins 5. JaMychal Green 6. Tyler Zeller 7. DeMar DeRozan 8. Scotty Hobson was 9.
Who's the big man there?
BJ Mullins.
BJ.
But these rankings don't mean shit. 1 through 40 are all 95 ranked. Like,
Yeah.
That's ESPN, right?
yeah.
That's the ESPN rankings.
Like,
Somebody liked me at ESPN.
No, 'cause
Somebody loved my game at ESPN.
You know,
They had me 100.
You know what I tell people? I said if you're like a 1-2, if you're a 1-2, your rating is more accurate than a 4-5.
for sure.
Okay.
Because usually a 4-5 in high school,
You're
especially
just
boys,
dumb.
you're usually your skill is lacking. You're just physically more gifted than everybody else, which means sometimes when you go to college and you use your physical part and now you have to be skillful, you get lost.
Yeah.
Right? Usually a guard has a skill unless it's just some bouncy guard, which he still has an advantage. But most of the kids that are ranked is power, like small forward, power forward, centers, and you're bigger than everyone. Doesn't mean you're better than everyone.
Yeah.
Once
in high
everyone,
school, you can dominate.
you can dominate, and a lot of bigs don't realize that. And I'd be telling your parents, listen, if your kid is using his physical strength over everybody, remember, everyone's gonna catch up at some point physically. They're gonna mature. If his skill is not being developed, he's a type of guy that won't make it to the NBA.
Yeah, for sure.
Or even be a good
Or college player.
We had 10 guys. From my,
Yeah.
to make
10 out of the 24?
it to 24.
Damn.
You had I mean, killers.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's crazy that you said that? I think that was the best thing for me to skip college. I don't think I would have been a great college player. I think that year,
Arizona?
I think that year in Europe, first of all, because of school, and then just being like, I don't know, I think it would have been too much. I think me going to Europe helped me out a whole lot.
You was with Jared? You was going to be with Jared?
No, Jared was leaving.
No, it's left. The program is for guards.
But who was going to be there with you?
Nobody.
He's going to be by yourself?
Right. Me, Chase Budinger.
Chase buddy, yeah, it's guard.
Oh, yeah.
But no Luke Olsen. But what I'm saying
Oh,
is
no Luke?
No Luke
but no
Olsen.
Luke Olsen. So what I'm saying is I don't think my game, like the way I played, like would have translated.
Oh, it would have, because you had 2 bigs, and you didn't have no guard to compete with.
It's guard. Like you've been treated like Damon Stoudemire.
Yeah, they've
been
let you
pick
do
and
your
roll
thing
shit all day, just shoot.
All
Yeah,
day.
but I feel like Europe helped me learn how to play basketball. So when we was talking about Andrew Reese, right?
Yeah.
Coming back, Andrew Reese, like that's what I needed. Like that was why I felt like Europe was best for me.
Hey,
I needed to, like, learn the fundamentals of
But
the
you
game.
didn't get the college would have broke your game down to made you more fundamental, but when you got to the league, it allowed you to still be you. You was still you in the league. If you would have went to college, you would have transitioned into more of a traditional point guard.
Not from Arizona. If you think about Arizona, all
After
Arizona
37,
guards.
they would have told me
scored.
come in there and shoot that thing.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
But you would
Arizona guards
have
are
you would have
scoring.
had to formulate.
But under
in the
Kevin O'Neal?
I'm talking about like the college game.
But that's what
the college game.
Arizona.
and the structure.
You know
would've
what I'm
got
saying?
buckets,
Arizona.
But you see what I'm saying? Like I would have had a hard.
made.
Like I feel like me and Kevin O'Neal would have probably got into it.
Probably
and it
would not
been
have
some
saw
shit.
eye to
He
eye.
wasn't.
Like-
I thought it was Ben Lou.
Yeah.
But quick question, just for you. The UConn coach told Juju that she should go pro, right? College. I mean, he's talking about just go straight to overseas, right? Mm-hmm. How does that
Why did
work?
he say that?
He said that after the game, there was because I guess they spoke, and I was like, "What did you tell her?" And he said she should go pro.
Like leave college and go overseas.
What does that? What does that mean? Just leave right now and go play overseas?
Yeah, and go overseas.
My friend Diamond DeShields, who I mentioned earlier, did not finish college. She went overseas for a year, came back and got drafted.
Damn.
Can Juju actually do that?
She can do that if she
Yeah.
wants.
Yeah, you do it
that's a loophole.
Until she's 29 until she's 22 though.
That's a-
She couldn't enter the
But the
W.
international players have the same. They got to be 22. or-
18.
Yeah, they can come over whenever.
So can she go get a citizenship in another country? Then come
No, I
back?
think-
'Cause that
no.
would be absurd.
But so yeah, Diamond she sat out for a transfer year, played 1 year, had 1 more year remaining, opted to go overseas for that year, came back and got
So she was
drafted.
22. So there's no way she can go
No, she'd have to
right now and just play overseas. What if she got a dual citizenship?
I don't know how that works.
A loophole?
That could be one.
Yeah, you're the
They could
master of
find a
loopholes.
way.
But I mean,
Because I know because the
it's
language
possible.
is you have the
There-
language says you have to be born
over there.
over there. That's I know it was like weird with the
I mean,
language.
because yeah, the citizenship, if that is a loophole, that would not be an issue because so many players in the W have I almost got a dual citizenship for Serbia, but yeah.
But if you heard, do you even go or do you just stay in college to break all the college records?
I'm getting.
I don't know. It
Depends
just
on what her
I'm
personal
getting-
goals are.
it just sucks because it's like it's like
If
the W.
NIL didn't exist, then
Then it would be
leave.
try to
The question
like the
is,
W.
what is she losing?
No, I'm just you're losing millions.
Lots of money.
If she what? She
Goes
stays?
Try to go
no,
pro.
she goes
I'm saying
overseas.
if she stays, what is she losing?
Nothing.
Right now,
That's what I'm
nothing.
saying.
And that's the
so
problem.
why?
But that's what I'm
even
saying.
go- 'cause
And
you're
that's-
not.
Gino don't want to deal with her for the
Because I'm about to say,
years.
Gino don't want to
No, what I'm saying is that. But,
Gino don't want to see her.
no.
I'm saying, get out of here.
No, but-
Like, Gino don't want to see that.
You should go pro or come to.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said the WNBA has this thing right now where they need to tweak it for this group because
I think it will get tweaked.
the NBA, when you're in college, you're a superstar or this high-level guy is trying to figure out how to get to there. These girls is trying to figure out how to stay here. Like, I'm good over. I want to stay on the ship, not trying to go to the land, and that's horrible.
I mean, you're talking about like 3 people, maybe.
No, but you was just saying you want to get paid. It's like if you're getting paid to stay more than you would get paid to go.
Oh, yeah.
Why
We're not
would,
talking
why wouldn't
about,
you
This
stay?
is not a majority
Like it-
feeling, though.
Do you think there's someone in Iowa right now that can, like,
Also, this is not a thing anymore moving forward. You get 4 years and that's it.
yeah, but I'm saying you think there's an NIL? Do you think there's an NIL sitting in Iowa right now? Like Iowa's coming up with a plan to say, all right, if we can pay her $3 or $4 million
For
in
stay?
the NIL to stay 1 more year, you think she'll do it?
Depends on if it's money driven for her to go to the next level. Whereas if I've already accomplished all
Clearly,
I need, I
it's
just need to
not
get
if
this
she
chip.
declared as early as she did.
Yeah.
I
She didn't even have to declare that early either. She could have
She's
declared
just ready to
next
go.
week.
But she
She's
just
ready
wanted to
for
get-
the next level.
Do you think that was the easiest way to just say I'm leaving? Like, why did Paige just? Do you think it was just easier for her to just
Well,
say,
yeah, clearly
I'm
that
coming
means that
back?
their mind is made up. Why allow people to speculate and cause?
To ask those questions all
Yeah,
throughout
like,
this.
let me
Yeah,
move.
that's easy.
Let me play my game.
I don't know. The Paige thing is different though. I think she came.
No one
back
was
because
surprised
she
at-
knows she has to prove herself.
But
Nobody thought Paige was coming out.
Nobody did.
No.
Man. Like what if she wins the championship and she's finals MVP or whatever the championship?
I didn't know she was
Yo,
that.
people
I didn't know she was that
college,
damn
bro.
good. I didn't know
Who
she was
enjoyed
that damn good.
college.
But that's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. Everyone they love college because there's no incentive. That's like that's not the holy grail for W now.
For sure.
Like the NBA, that's the holy grail. We're not paid to, like you can give me $2 million, NIL, and then that #1 pick, that's $50 million damn near now. It's $2 million. Fuck off.
Talking about like the top 3 picks in the draft. There's like so many girls that are playing basketball. Like,
No, but what I'm saying, even like if the first,
that are not making any money in college and are really good players. There are a lot of pros in college that are not making any money from NIL.
And they need to go.
They
to
want to
get
make
this
money and they
Yeah.
have to become pros.
Yeah.
But
that's
it's
what I'm saying.
wild how many aren't getting any bread.
Did you hear the Oregon State players in their press conference? They're like, we might not have the headlines, we might not have the stars, we might not have all the deals. We don't really have any deals.
Who said that?
Oregon State.
The Corvallis.
Oh yeah, that's Oregon
Corvallis
State.
bread is dry. I'm just being real.
It's one of the best teams in the country. So
But
I'm just saying, like, again, 1%. We're talking about 1%ers. So
all right, well, let's keep this thing moving on to MostlyFans. Wait, do you have a final point?
No, I'm just saying, yeah, but it's
I think the rules should change. I agree with you. The rules should change.
but the 1% is making more than they can make over there. The other ones, that is their holy grail.
Yeah. The league is their holy.
The girls, like the girls from Oregon, the league making that 80-something million is the holy grail for them. They need to make the holy grail for the stars too.
Right.
Okay.
It's coming. Girl,
It needs to come.
Break bread is the moral of the story, all right? There's no reason.
They got to break bread for everyone to bake bread. Like, you get paid more, I get paid more. You know what I mean?
Got to sell the product.
New
Gotta sell.
CBA coming.
Gotta
New
sell the
CBA
product.
coming.
Jerry got the nail deal.
Jared McCain, yeah.
Y'all hate it.
I don't give a fuck. A bag is a bag.
You hate it?
I love it.
I feel like they should have gave it to some girls.
I mean, I
but-
also agree with that.
Now,
but why does he not get
You know-
that
no, no.
deal? Because he paints his nails.
You know why I like it? Because majority of females don't really go after those type of deals, and they're there. So now that I think that they're seeing like, oh shit, he got that.
Who not going after those deals?
He might as well go.
We actually get one
many
of the
Victoria's
fucking
Secret
stupid
deals?
comments that we talk about. We talk about why our nails is always done on the fucking court. Who not going after those deals?
Are y'all getting them?
No.
Oh.
But who's not going after them though?
You know the.
All he does
the
is
agenda.
sit and all he does is exist as a man with his nails painted.
Mm-hmm.
I know a ton of girls who stay with their nails done all season
But I'm
long.
saying, but are they going to those companies and trying to get those deals?
Yes, Gil.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
people are trying to get back to 24.
He probably gonna get a thong deal next.
No.
Okay,
He'll get a
let's,
thong deal.
let's,
No, he will.
No,
He'll get a
let's
thong
move
deal.
on to
Did you hear why?
What Cardi wearing?
No, did you hear why? No, you heard why he did it, right? He said he painted it one time because he was done biting his nails and balled out. You know how that works. He balled out doing it. It was like, well, shit, it's superstition
And
now.
he's seen a bunch of other niggas doing it, and he's like, it's cool.
Let's move on to Mostly Fans
That'd be
presented by
cool.
Underdog
Like
Fantasy. If you have not downloaded the Underdog Fantasy app, go ahead and do that right now. Use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit to $100.
Juju, like I said, but that's what I'm saying. Now the Paige Becker,
You gotta be
Juju,
hot, man. You
That's
gotta
what
be
Paige
hot,
Becker,
bro. If
Juju.
you're not hot, you
Angel Reese
I
can go
mean,
out
you
there
can't
now.
throw. Yeah, not everybody can promote everything.
Not everybody don't have the skills to promote.
If
Angel
you're not
Reese
hot,
can.
if you're not hot, you're not hot. Like
But you know
That's why
what
dude
it
got
is.
their ass whooped, because he ain't really that high.
You know we can promote.
He actually
not
played
Who?
well. I think.
Nigga got his
He
played well, didn't
done,
he?
got his ass whooped.
That
He
dude,
played well that game, didn't he?
No,
Yeah.
he didn't.
Yeah, he
Played
did.
better than
Shit.
your star.
Shit. That nigga got his ass whooped. Got his nails done, got his ass whooped.
Nah.
And left with a bag.
I don't
though,
think
folks.
one led to the other.
Take your ass back.
He's like
nigga.
he's gonna be a top. He should be top 5, top 10 pick.
Shooter boy with the nails.
Name is Shooter Boy.
Yeah, for sure, of course.
That boy Mark, that
Out of here.
man, he sells product.
You telling me you would
We franchise.
you would have him
Shooter.
lottery
Yo,
and
we
not
franchise.
eating?
We franchise players.
You
We
would
know.
have this nigga in the lottery and not eating?
Who's the
I
first?
mean,
Who's the first tough
done
crowd
with
NIL
you.
athlete?
I'm done with the
Who's
night.
the- who's the first tough crowd NIL
Or
athlete?
Edie, you
The
picking
first tough
the
crowd
one from
NIL
Duke?
I'm
athlete.
done with the 90s.
1000%.
Fight. No. She signed the Curry brand.
We need
Why
Tough
the
Crowd
first one would
University.
be my son.
Okay, Tough Crowd University,
That's my son.
freshman class. But let's move on to
We
Mostly
got time.
Fans.
We got time to wait.
If you have not done so already, download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100, and you get a free pick'em if you do it right now. So first question is from Underdog user Nia02. Is Luka already better than Larry Bird? Is Luka Doncic already better than Larry Bird? Damn, I have to take that 50 back.
Old heads.
You owe us 50.
I am not.
Y'all.
I am. Listen.
Question for y'all.
Listen, I love trolling, and I know the difference between Euros and white America, and that's called racism right there. I am not gonna do that or comment about nothing that got to do with white Jesus. Right? That is basketball's Jesus. No one goes in front of him as a Caucasian man. Larry Bird is the Michael Jordan of whiteness. And how dare you even insinuate it? You need to stick with your kind, and that is the European of descent, right? Right? Is he better than Dirt? right now? Is he better than Steve Nash right now? Right? Stay right there. Right? You starting to jump over to the other.
So Larry Bird is untouchable.
All right. Don't have him put the white mask on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Larry Bird.
That's a cancelable offense.
Woo, you get canceled, bro. Don't get canceled out there.
Gil, are you peeved right now? Are you peeved hearing that question?
I'm just saying. Like,
irrelevant.
have you've never heard me say.
Set you up.
Yeah, you've never heard me say.
Are you scared now, Gil?
No, he's not better than Bird.
No, he's not better.
Chad saying you scared.
No, he's not better than Bird.
So what does he need to do to surpass Bird? 3 MVPs?
Bird just
get past Bird. Bird, LeBron James scored 40,000 points. He can have 20 championships. He ain't getting past Jordan. I don't give a shit what you think or try to do. Right. They are not putting you in front of Bird. They don't even want that part of the discussion.
No way. They told the last European, you cannot get through.
Don't even try that.
You're not getting through in a
row. No, don't even try that.
Watch out.
You see what they did to Jokic?
That's what I said. You
see what they did to Jokic?
You can watch out.
Larry Bird. We thought this was about Embiid. It was about Larry Bird, and they was not even having it.
That's they won.
All right.
They hit. Listen. They tapped Kendrick. Do
it.
Kendrick Perkins. They hit Kendrick Perkins like, hey, throw that Embiid out there. He was like, this Embiid. Embiid is the MVP. You're like, where the fuck did that come from? They just straight came from left. They hit that blade.
ESPN said no.
Shock his big ass.
Shock his ass, boy.
I love that you pronounced his name correctly and then went
threw
back
that out
to
there.
incorrect pronunciation. Said Kendrick, then went back to Kedrick.
That's his real name.
If we say it enough times.
Kedrick. His mama named him Kedrick. I'm going to call him Kedrick.
Your name is Kedrick. All right, let's move on.
I did say white and Caucasian and European is
one or the other.
Yeah.
The Caucasus Mountains, Gil.
It's all right. You got it.
The heart of Caucasian.
And then
Europe.
The mountains of Texas.
All right. Hey, someone said I was racist because I said Euros need to go back, not realizing that, out of the 50, is it 56?
They used the wrong term.
As of 56, I don't know if they know like 33 of the Euros is black.
They probably used the
65 Euros, right?
I think when you said Draymond, you appreciated Draymond for choking Euros. I don't think they noticed that Rudy Gobert
is black.
So, yeah,
and then Patty Mills is black. I don't think they realize when you say Euros, I don't think they understand that 33 of the 67 are black.
Well, they're not saying
they don't know French only has one.
Racist. They're just saying you're prejudiced.
No, they said racist.
What is the
they said
word?
racist.
But they mean prejudice.
But they're using racist. I didn't know European was a race.
Xenophobia, but they didn't have that.
I didn't know European was race. I got to go back to school.
But you guys pretty much clump all internationals. Do you call them all Europeans? As if there's not
everybody. If you don't have a USA like a U.S. citizenship, you're not from here.
Okay, but there's international countries all over the globe.
They all just in one. I don't care if you're from Africa, you're Europe. It's all that shit, all in one. All y'all.
But they looking at us like,
if you Asian, you Europe. All that shit.
Well, nigga.
I don't care.
Well, nigga, you not from here either. You's an immigrant too.
Who?
You was brought over here like
African?
we was. Yeah, nigga, what you talking about?
What you mean?
I wasn't brought over here.
You just
I was not brought over
I was not brought. First of all, Africans don't like us.
They like, hey, you just ain't got no passport. What you?
I was not brought over here. I was born in Tampa.
I was born in
Tampa Hospital.
I was born in Bellflower Hospital at Kaiser.
You's a hybrid.
So we asked the chat.
You's a hybrid. You was
And
brought
my
over
daddy
here.
from the South, so
We asked the chat, is Luka better than Larry Bird? We've got over 1,400 votes. 47% said yes.
my daddy family.
53% said no.
Yes.
47% said.
Wait, what? No, you said that wrong.
Is Luka better than Larry Bird?
No, I say
47% of the chat said that Luka is better than Larry Bird. 53% said no.
See, you pulled a McCants. Just say 53% said no.
I'm more shocked.
I'm over here like, wait.
I'm more shocked by the 47% that said yes.
Don't make Gil do math.
No, we over there like, 40% said yeah. Like, that ain't good.
That's unexpected.
That ain't good.
That ain't good. Like, 53%. No, just 53% said
No. right?
I made 47% of my
okay.
shots, or I missed 53% of my shots.
Look, he got it.
What are you shooting for? Oh, you missing 53%.
I saw I got to listen to the words. You two is tricky. You two tricky motherfuckers right here.
Just overeducated.
I had to go back and realize what he did to me.
Didn't do it on purpose though.
Oh,
with the
No, I didn't.
The Draymond.
Because you said it, and then I was like, man. Then I said, like, this motherfucker said, and I just said it backwards.
Yeah, he said it
And
backwards
he-
on me.
This nigga went off on me. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about. This motherfucker don't be listening. Like, nigga, you did say what
He
I
was like,
said.
is Draymond better than
Lamar.
And I was like, no. And then he said it again and rephrased it, and I was just going with like, so is Lamar better than Draymond? I was like, no. And then he was like, gotcha. Like, wait, what? No, nigga. I already said no.
Gotcha.
And then you double down on it.
Yeah, double down because I'm thinking he said it the same way. These two ears.
Our next,
Gotcha.
I know I got over my ears. Yeah, you're right.
Say, gotcha.
The sugar daddy was mounting up. You got me.
so our next question from underdog user R Stacks. What is the worst practice a coach had you guys participate in?
No.
Shit, you said it. Practice.
Shit, practice
I'm
in
just
general.
playing. I'm just playing.
Man, the
Practice
first
in general.
practice after Christmas break, bro. Oh my god.
Did y'all do 2-a-days?
No, it was just it was like at nighttime.
Yeah,
everyone was
yeah.
flying in. Just horrible.
No, it's a practice after a loss. You got 2 days off, maybe a day off, and then you
Run you
lose
to
real bad.
death.
Like in college, we lost to Santa Clara? Santa Clara.
Damn.
Yeah, we was ranked #1. Lost to Santa Clara. Then we went to Maui after that.
Oh, the invitational?
What? We were supposed to have that day off. Not only did we have practice, but they took the rims off.
So,
Yeah, see that shit right
Running.
there.
Oh yeah, we took the rims off. Oh, he was pissed. He was pissed. Take the rims off, ain't nobody shooting nothing.
The
I was
fucking
still trying to make that
psychological
shit.
warfare
I was
that
still
went on in
shooting that shit.
college.
That's cash. Yeah, that's cash. Run.
College coaches, man.
yeah, just unnecessary.
They're crazy.
Stan Van Gundy.
What'd he do, Gil?
We couldn't. Okay, so Stan. You know how like let's say we're playing on the road, and you have them shoot-arounds. This is not practice, shoot-arounds, right? So he always wanted the second shoot-around, right? So like let's say the 2 times are 10 and 11. Usually, the road team gets 10 o'clock, right? And the home team gets 11. He wants 11 because he doesn't want to be pushed off the court at 11. Or 12. So if he has 10, he don't want to be pushed off at 11. So he wants 11 so he can stay there as long as he fucking wants.
Yeah.
Right? So there was one time where they wasn't giving up the 10 o'clock. So he decided to have shoot around in the ballroom.
Yes, we had those.
Ballroom. So the motherfucker put the tape.
Put the tape down.
No, that's real. No,
He put the
that's real.
3-point line.
That's
All
real.
that.
That's real. That's real. I've seen it. Yeah.
That's cool. We had to get tape on our ankles and put the elbow pads on, right? You know how and then we in there passing, and then I remember someone passed it and then just cut through the line. What? God damn it! You cut like a game.
Whoa.
On carpet?
In the ballroom.
In the ballroom, motherfuckers out there, just
Sweating.
going
I'm
full
dead.
sprint.
I'm dead.
In a ballroom, no basket, no nothing. Chuck him when he come through the line and push him up.
He wasn't like. I mean, yeah, he wasn't like that. But I mean, yeah, we had to do that though.
The fuck is wrong with this dude?
We had to do that stuff. And then I don't like the shoot arounds before, like after a back-to-back when you get there early. I hate that.
Because he go. It's a.
I saw that in Milwaukee. Milwaukee did that against the Lakers. I said,
It's he practices. It's not a shoot. Them shoot arounds where you go don't shoot.
Yeah, no, that's a practice.
There's no shoot.
No, that's a practice for real.
You ain't getting no shots up. You are practicing.
And then he'll talk for an hour. And then he'll be like, all right, get right to it.
Get right to it.
And then
No
if you ain't
stretching,
running,
no
hard, he'll be like, well, I guess
hate
we're going to have
when
to run then.
coaches do that.
And it's like, whoa. It's like, whoa. We just sit here and watch you talk for an hour. Niggas over here like this. And he's like, now do a full speed.
Now full speed. Like you'll warm up here, you'll go through something, then he'll sit there and cuss you out, talk for about an hour, and then say, get up and go. And then if you don't cut hard,
Yeah. No.
Doghouse.
Yeah. All right, well then I guess we're just going to keep running until you go hard.
Yeah.
And you better run hard.
That defeats the.
I remember. Listen, we're in Miami, so you know he wants to win this game, right? We're playing in Miami. We had the 11 o'clock. We didn't get out of there till about 2:33. First bus 5.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah,
niggas is walking like out of practice.
Oh no, like them big cities that you think you're finna go in, like New York and Miami, having a good time. No. We're here to take care of business. We're here to take. We're here to take care of business.
Nah, he was the worst, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, Antoine Walker said the coldest shit.
Oh, you gotta do
when they was trying to work him hard. He said, "Man, I get paid too much. You can work me as long as you want to. You can't work me as hard as you want to."
That's why Pat came down there. But that's why
I work as hard as I want.
That's why Pat came down there, though. I'm sure they was like off him.
Yeah, no, because he couldn't control them group. Yeah,
he's good for though, but like he was good for us though when we was in Detroit because we had young guys.
Like, he's good for young guys.
Young guys because they'll listen because they want to,
Yeah, they want to play.
And he gonna pay you too.
He gonna get if he
he gave Reggie $80 million.
If he likes, what I'm saying is if he likes you as a player,
the fuck.
Like if he likes you, he fucks with you. Like no cap. If he likes you, like the things you do, like Turk, right?
Yep.
Turk was probably the most. He was probably the most gifted. Like he's European, right? So big, he can pass, he can shoot, right? He knows the game, but Turk was kind of a little lazy, right? So you don't know what Turk you was gonna get. And because Turk made and did great things for him, he let him do whatever he want.
Wow.
No, he's the only one who can say, "I stand, shout out." He was the only one who can do that. Dwight,
I believe that.
If Dwight say something, nigga, just sit your.
I believe that. No, for real, I was on eggshells with him until he found out I like basketball a lot, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I like you." Like, but before that, he was trying to get me up out of there too.
Damn.
Yeah,
he got his favors though.
He did, but Dwight's personality, he just didn't because with Dwight on the team, too cheery. Like Dwight made it fun, and he didn't like fun.
Yeah.
Right. So JJ and Turk,
He didn't
Jameer.
He liked Jameer. I was about to ask
them three
Jameer.
right there. It's like I'm close to Jameer. Hey, coach.
I'm with
This is my guy. He likes me. He likes me. Goddamn.
He fuck with Jay Rich?
No, I fuck with Jay Rich. But you know that type of like Jay Rich. No, because Jay Rich didn't say much.
Right.
Yeah, guys who don't say. Like, I was gonna say something like anything. He was waiting on me.
Did he fuck with Dre?
Huh?
Did he fuck with Drummond?
Yeah, Drummond was young.
He fuck with Drummond?
Yeah, Drummond. Greg, yeah, because Greg was young. Because you know, Detroit, they was losing. Josh, he didn't fuck with Josh.
Smith,
say something.
Yeah. Oh hell no, he ain't gonna fuck with a dude like that.
And then like me and Josh was lefty, so he was kind of like putting me and Josh in the same thing. And I was like, well, I mean, we both hoopers. Like he was just trying to get me and Josh up out of there. But then like once Josh left, and then he started liking me. But he very controlling though. Like
Ryan Anderson. I thought he was gonna commit suicide.
He hated Ryan.
What? Oh my God, I've never seen.
Why did he like Ryan?
Man, he can.
Ryan can who?
I don't know. I don't know. There was nothing Ryan Anderson can do.
Right.
There was nothing he can do was gonna make Steve Stan happy. Nothing. There was nothing.
But he kept playing him.
He makes a shot, he misses a shot, he getting cussed out the same. Right there, I don't give layup, miss, sit your ass down. Like I was like, yo, dude's dead. Or he ain't gonna be living the rest of this season.
Did he fuck with Peaches?
I felt bad. I felt bad for him. We didn't have Peaches.
Y'all didn't have Peaches then?
Nah.
Yo, what was his favorite drink? Diet Coke. The Diet Cokes and the peanuts and M&M's.
Yep.
Shit used to be crumbs all over. You gotta build a fucking wall.
You gotta build a fucking wall.
Just be spitting this shit. Just spitting this shit.
You gotta build
a fucking wall. Just spitting on you. But I ain't gonna front though. He be down in though.
No. He be down.
He be down there. I fuck with Stan, but he just be. He have his ways like God. You gotta fucking just spitting just.
That's what I said. If me personally don't like them. If I had a team and they're young, that's the first person I hire.
Hell yeah.
That's the first person I hire. He's one of them who's like.
So he need to go coach the Pistons right now?
Yeah.
No, seriously.
No. But he's like, yeah, They were like, what's your flaws? I don't like people. People don't like me. Yeah. That's basically it. It's like he knows he has a problem.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck. That's the best part about it.
But if you go into a game, he's gonna have you so prepared, bro.
Yeah.
There's nothing you're not gonna know.
Yep.
Like you're gonna know where he go, where he's shooting from. Like, if you understand, you are working.
Yeah.
Like
he's the first coach in the NBA. If you're in the NBA, he's the first coach you need.
Yeah. Yep.
That lets you know about the NBA
Structure and everything.
If you get someone else first and become an NBA player and then get him, you're gonna hate him because it's not the same.
Right.
Yep.
You missed out.
That's facts.
Yeah,
That's facts.
Like you like the rest days and this and going to city, being an NBA player, and then you go to him, you'll feel like, yo, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
But if you're coming from college and then going to him, it's a normal.
Yeah.
You don't see nothing new.
You know, the reason why that shit saved me because I had Scott Skiles first. So me having Scott Skiles, when I got him, it was like, oh yeah, I bet.
That's
Like,
what
I already know.
They
what
was
this
saying like Byron Scott, Scott Skiles, and Stan Van Gundy were the worst niggas to play for.
Never know where these conversations are going to go on Gil's Arena, but always entertaining and enjoyable. Gil, why you smoking me? What I do?
Ready
I
to
don't
go.
like this
You ready to go?
Y'all, we be here all too long. No. I'm always ready. Let's do a couple more hours. We ain't got shit to do.
He lying.
So let's move on to our next topic. I'm just
that was it.
We appreciate y'all.
He lying.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in to Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all tomorrow.
Yay.